It rests on a small YouTube channel, hosted by the wickedest lords of hell. Here is the first internet clip show to offer to the daring a look into the final maddening space between life and death. A case of the Mondays. To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It is only a live stream. Only a live stream. Only a live stream. Videos and songs far beyond anything you've tested. A case of the Mondays.
Stop you hammering, I'm gonna hit them all. Cause every day's the anniversary of the year before. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. Random tangents, that's like a tree. Diverse inevitability. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. I said band, over the band. I can't believe it's Monday again. Part of the problem is the passage of time. Part of the problem is what goes with sudden line. Part of the problem is the answer is a cure. And a big part of that is the thing that keeps me poor. Sunset's columns support a feeling like holes in a drowning man's frozen ceiling. And if it's a day going by, then it's 365. 365. That's right. I can't believe it's Monday again. Part of the problem is the passage of time. Part of the problem is what goes with salt and lime. Part of the problem is the answer is a cure. And a big part of that is the thing that keeps me poor. Sunset's columns support a feeling like holes in a drowning man's frozen ceiling. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. If it's a day gone by, then it's 365. If it's a day, if it's a day, if it's a day gone by, if it's a day gone by, if it's a day gone by. If it's a day gone by, 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 it's 365.
Hello, everyone who's not here. Welcome to the show. I am Gene Skinner, your host. Hope you're all having a good night, or, good night, morning, whenever you are. Anyway, Case of the Mondays starts now. Let's get right into it. Here we go. Where's Waldo 10? It's not saying that anyone's here. If anyone's here, then just type in the chat, because I can't see it. Oh, one question. Oh, this is terrifying. Who are you supposed to have dinner with tonight? Uh-oh. Don't worry. I'll keep the company. hi, Dakota. Master Bob sent this in. There we go.
What do you mean?
Why, I was just trying to cross the road to get to the other side.
It's called Shortscape 2.
Boss,
Part 2.
here they come.
Hey, Rob.
What now, boss? I got something I've been saving for a rainy day. Hangover crank. She's just fine here with
The
us.
hell? He's small.
Run into those woods on mine.
Oh, he's already going. And toss a grenade. Oh, they missed.
After them.
Wow.
Boss, the radio's playing that song again.
Radiation. Yep.
Come on, Orange. Let's get out of here before that freak gets closer.
That's terrifying. Dog boss. Sports game. Part 2.
Thank you very much for watching. Please consider supporting the series on Patreon, with the highest tier
Maybe,
supporters
Robert,
having their own
maybe.
characters showcased in the credits at the end of each animation. Or like the video. Everything helps.
Nice.
Subscribe for more, and thank you again. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Burger.
Smart ass getting the last word with Jim Rome and a right hand like Dr. Claude is no more breaking bones.
You have a close encounter with a fucked up kind. Time warp. Set on.
Oh boy. There he is.
Want to grab lunch?
Okay.
Okay. Oh no! How's he doing?
All right, stay behind me when we get in. I'll perform the transaction. Can we get 2 of those beef patty bun thingies?
Just say burger!
please?
It's called a burger! Here are your burgers, boys.
Wow. There they are. Burger. Burger. Evil sauce. Evil sauce. Oh, not evil sauce. Oh shit.
Boy, stop it.
Stop it.
My one line is just okay.
Yes. Listen, the Joe Biden experience. Here we go. My
You know, there's a during World War II, you know, where Roosevelt came up with a thing
Talking to himself.
that you know was
hell?
totally different than it's called. He called it the
The thing.
World War II. He had the War Production Board. Why they do that?
Why'd
For
they do
2
that?
reasons. One, to okay. Hang on.
Sounds about right.
Sorry. What am I doing here? Look, we're going to alternate asking questions. We're going to ask a total of each ask 2 questions. And I will ask the first question. All right. Is Joe Biden running for president? No,
That's
Joe
right.
Biden's not a vegan.
No, he's not a vegan.
Does Joe Biden have a law degree? Well, I got my education in the black church.
In the
not
black
a joke.
church.
Why is Joe Biden a Democrat? It was 1961. My dad, he dropped me off at the town square, Rodney Square. There were 2 men in suits like I'm wearing standing in a corner. And they kissed. You're kidding me. As I was getting out of the car, and I looked back at my dad. Like I hadn't seen that before. And he said, "It's simple, Joe. They love each other." A fundamental disagreement we
lie.
have based on
That's
a
100%
moral
a lie.
principle. I'll develop some disease and say I have to
Some
resign.
disease.
Right. And those poor people who have
Yeah, those poor
lost,
people.
you know. Anyway.
Stop your boast about
never being seemed at what you can do anything. You always talk about your ability to negotiate. Negotiate a deal. So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to.
Anyway.
What in the hell is he talking about? Look,
Yeah,
I was.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Who the heck does he think he is?
I'm the only white boy within 20 miles. He is unhinged.
I spent last summer going through the black sections of my town, holding rallies in parks.
That audio of Joe Biden is younger Joe Biden. That's him in being a senator.
Trying to get black men to understand it's not unmanly to wear a condom.
You know, I've always believed that one of the greatest threats of America, you're tired of hearing me say it, is our diversity. Let me tell you who else is noticing that. Donald Trump. This is president who wants he wants to see the economy crash this year. He calls the impeachment proceeding a coup. A coup. God bless you. She knows so long as she was denied, our freedom can never be secured.
What?
By the way, I'm proud to be, as I said, the first vice president, first black woman.
The first black woman for. Oh boy.
We don't taste that good. What a stupid son of a.
Stupid son of a bitch. He did say that.
He's the definition of corruption. Don't.
You?
Don't. I'm worried about what he'll do in the next year in the presidency. I'm always cautioned not to lose my temper. This may be as close as I've come.
Oh, God.
Show some respect. I'll meet you outside, but I'll be waiting for you. One hunky is just as bad as any other out.
When Hunk, he said that. Did he say that when he was a senator? Because that sounds like old audio.
Take whoever you send me. 3 guys in straight razors. Not a joke. I'm gonna wrap this chain around your head.
Oh, he said that to Clarence Thomas. That's old.
Man, I'm going to beat Joe Biden. I learned how to fight. I got a nickname. They call me Shoe Leather.
Shoe Leathers.
These are bad guys. Remember the straight razors? Bang them on the curb, get them rusty, put them in a rain barrel, get them rusty. Why? You're getting nervous, man. I was gonna put him.
That was when he was freaking out at that person that questioned him.
Because I'm a star. Because I'm a billionaire. I'm laughing too. I can do things other people can't. I apologize. You apologize to me, but I apologize for what I said. We're in high school.
That is again. That's old. That's younger Joe Biden.
So I take you behind the gym.
I mean, he's been in office.
Calm down. It's okay. He apologized for saying that I was corrupt. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed. Yeah. Is this on? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Wow, amazing. Fantastic audio.
I don't need to return my shopping.
Anyway, here we go. Oh, Carton Arcs. No, I gotta go back. Is that a Carton Arcs joke?
I don't need to return my shopping cart.
Learn to be more considerate with prayer and meditation. Lucky for you, there's Hollow. Don't let your daily habit of prayer fall apart this.
I see, that's the ad. Ramen, you sent this in.
Kogan, open the door, please. Kogan, get the door.
No.
Okay, come in. Kogan, open the door. Busy. I can't answer the door. I'm making double toast. Honestly. Make it triple. Fine. But I'm still not getting the door.
God.
Ow.
Well, shit.
Bugger.
Well, one of us has to get the door.
How are we going to settle this?
Oh, boy.
That tickles.
Wow.
Clear.
Bowling.
That's a fantastic idea, Kogan. We'll settle this with a good old-fashioned game of bowling.
Yeah, for real. For real, Robin. Just gonna leave. Wow, well he's dead. Also, I like the fact the robot's smoking. It's like how Bender drinks. No, robots doing very human things. I mean, Bender smokes too, he smokes cigars. E.T., look, it's Gizmo. E.T., ow! Is that bird from Beetlejuice. They're doing this, that person's just gonna be gone.
That was a fun day. We should bowl more often.
No, I know what you mean, mate. It's just like exercising. What's that? It's a basket.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
A big baby.
How big?
What the hell?
Oh, dear. Dear Aaron or Kogan, please take care of our 28-year-old balding son.
A 28-year-old balding son?
Baby, you gotta give him a big name.
Oh, you silly bellend. He already has a name.
Wow,
yeah,
it's
what is
Boogie.
it?
Look, it's Dota 2. See?
Dota 2? Oh, God.
What's the 2 stand for?
Well, that's just the hip new way of saying junior.
Fuck do you know? You're not cool.
28-year-old baby.
Oh, bloody hell, he's lost the plot.
Dota 2's hungry.
Oh, would you like some double toast Dota 2?
How about some triple toast?
Oh, well, bugger all. We've tried everything. Oh, Kogan, pantry.
Nah, there's no food in here, but we got some welfare checks.
We got some welfare checks.
Disability.
Disability. Oh, he wants
You
it.
want to see it? You want to see the checks?
Ew.
Can't control it.
He likes them.
I think this messy boy needs a bath.
Ew. Choke out the welfare check. Hey, A-okay. A-okay. Wow.
Stop squirming.
Dota 2, behave yourself or we won't buy you any Brotendo Amigos.
Nintendo.
Oh, Dota 2.
Oh no, another musical number.
You messy boy.
Hey, you.
28 years old,
We're
man,
gonna
baby.
scrub down your Dota bum
Your Dota bum.
till you smell like a Dota 1. Dota 2. Scrub a dub until you feel brand new. Dota 2. We dropped the soup.
Wasn't me.
Oh no.
Dota 2. Oh, Dota 2.
Smells like anime.
You
Smells like anime.
You.
You've had a long day eating government checks. Now it's time to wash to be a pain in the neck. Dota 2. So rub a dub until you smell great. Dota 2. Why are we doing this?
He's 28.
Is 28 years old. He's also a Dota player, so don't expect him to actually bathe.
Alrighty then. Lights out, large lad.
Alright, Skipper, how about a bedtime story?
Kogan, you keep spoiling him.
Get fucked out. Bedtime stories fucking rock.
Yeah, get fucked, Aaron.
Alright, which story would you like Kogan to read you, Dota 2? Oh, fan of the classics, are we?
The punishment of those who wage war against Allah and His apostle and
He's
strive
reading
to
the
make
fucking
mischief in
Quran.
the land is this, that they should be murdered or crucified, or their hands and their feet should be cut off on opposite sides, or they should be imprisoned. This shall be as a disgrace for them in this world, and in the hereafter they shall have a grievous chastisement.
Full House on fire.
O prophet, strive hard against the unbelievers and
Carrie's a
hypocrites
robot.
and be unyielding to them, and their abode is hell, and evil is the destination, the end.
The whole Quran.
That's enough religious text for one night, Dota 2.
Good night. Sorry. You know, I think we're forgetting something.
But of course.
Good night, Dota 2.
Just on fire.
I'm knackered. Being responsible parents can sure be tiring. Can't it, Kogan?
Shut up, Aaron.
I will save you, son. And dead.
Kogan?
What?
Get the door, please.
Knocking at the door. Go get the door.
Friend, it's good to see you again on this splendid summer's day. Pull up a seat and we'll rub your feet, 'cause you're always A-okay. Ooh, I never wanna hear you say that you've been wasting time. Time is a toy you can play with your boys. Pals are for now until time makes them bound. Time is a thief that takes good things away. For now we're A-okay. For now we're A-okay. For now we're A-okay. For now everyone's
Beautiful.
A-okay.
Thank you for that, Ramen. Moving on to this next video. Porky sent this in. Here we go.
Last year, we learned that disgraced former Lost Prophets frontman Ian Watkins was repeatedly stabbed and beaten in a prison attack that left him in life-threatening condition. The attack came as a surprise for few, as Watkins is a convicted pedophile, one who pled guilty to the very disturbing charges against him, to say the least. And now in a new report, we're learning more about that prison attack and what the miserable daily life is like behind bars today for Watkins. In 2013, former Lost Prophets frontman Ian Watkins was sentenced to 35 years in prison for one of the most disturbing pedophilia
disgusting.
cases in recent
I didn't
memory.
even know about
News
that.
broke last year that Watkins was repeatedly stabbed in prison and left in life-threatening
why.
condition. It was said that he was held hostage by his attackers, according to a report from the Mirror, which read, "He was found by officers after being held hostage and battered on Saturday morning. He's in life-threatening condition, and there are fears he could die. If he survives, he'll have been very lucky." And Watkins was very lucky, making a recovery from his attack. But today, life behind bars for Watkins is anything but easy. And Watkins did ultimately survive. And a new report paints a picture of what daily life behind bars is like for Watkins. And the report indicates he's both paying for protection and paying for friends. According to the new report, the attack on Watkins was said to be due to a drug debt he owed behind bars. In a new book written about the prison, which is referred to as Monster Mansion, a prisoner revealed to the authors, he's hated by many, though high-level gangsters, drug importers, and organized crime, they just take money off him for his safety. They noted, he has spent thousands on protection. The recent stabbing was a reminder that he needs to pay. He took an amount of spice off a prisoner without prison value of 150 euros. Because it was Watkins, he was told he owed 900. He was high and refused to pay. Therefore, he was stabbed in the side using a sharpened toilet brush. The report indicates that Watkins also dyes his hair black inside of the prison with hair dye he bought from the prison service. They claim that Watkins was also found to have a cell phone behind bars. The source said he had paid a Liverpool gang member $1,000 to use the phone, and when he got caught with it, he had to pay $5,000. This is fact. I know the guy who lent him the phone. Watkins is on C-Wing. They added, his work activity is education. He buys his protection, and his recent stabbing was due to a drugs debt. He's considered vile amongst the other offenders. And one of the most disturbing details of this report was that the disgraced former musician still has many female fans and receives letters from a lot of females. The report says that Watkins could be up for parole in 2031, though you could imagine there would be significant backlash if Watkins was paroled. Watkins can surely expect a lot of opposition to any efforts to get out of jail early. Really sickening stuff, and it's hard to imagine that anyone would want to send him a letter in prison. Really just disgusting. That is your latest update here from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.
All right, Tetsu, you send this next one in. Here you go, everybody.
Look, you know what happened. I know what happened, so I'll not linger over long in the particulars. The possibility each of us is simultaneously dreaded and professed to be all but tragically inevitable has at last occurred. An out-and-out unaliving attempt on Trump.
True.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Oh, shit, there it is.
Boy, FBI marksmanship hasn't been the same since the onset of ESG, am I right? Look, before I proceed with jokes darker than the entire Kardashian dating history, I first want to extend legitimate, heartfelt condolences, in addition to my own private prayers, to Trump's wife, his children, as well as the brave Secret Service agents who, to all outward appearances, at least as of now, were on Trump quicker than Hunter on a crack pipe. In the immortal words of Japanese heavy metal band Loudness, you are the heroes tonight. Look, you may have caught on to the fact that I find this result about as surprising as a bald, bearded guy with a podcast. And indeed, I predicted it for some time. Last I spoke with former Trump official Sebastian Gorka, he put the question straight to me. If lawfare fails to find purchase, if arrests amount to nothing, if the debates backfire and polling shows an election so far out of fraud range there ain't enough ballot printers in the Western Hemisphere to mollify the result, what then? And my sobering response was that then we run an ever-increasing, alarming risk of going from ballots to bullets. It's disappointing. It's depressing, but we're fresh out of forks in the road at that point after 8 years of unironic, fully unhinged orange Hitler hyperbole, imbecilically authored by a fully propagandistic press from dawn to damn dusk. You can only turn the temperature up so high before the melting pot turned chamber pot begins to reach a rolling boil, made all the more likely now that the entire tracks of the leering left now confuse opposition to Trump with a personality trait, as the almighty Norm Macdonald famously implied in one of his many hilarious
Hitler Norm,
bits.
everybody.
This guy, there's a picture of him.
There he is.
Adolf Hitler. Very compelling kind of a figure. Odd-looking duck. But there's something about his eyes.
His eyes.
Hypnotic. His eyes are almost entirely black. Hold the fort. He hated Jews. I'm sick of these kind of characters. I think we should kill Hitler. Me and you, go suicide, kill him.
Yeah, it's like he died 50 years ago, probably.
Did he? I didn't even know he was sick. I wish I could find a Hitler of today.
The silence.
And go kill him.
The silence in the fucking room after he says that.
You remember all of 3 weeks ago when House Democrats, with the full-throated support of President Biden, were attempting to take Trump's Secret Service detail away? Indeed, the Federalist now reports his security detail have asked for additional agents, only for the Biden DHS to repeatedly rebuff their every effort to avoid this exact scenario. If Republicans had a single swinging dick to sit and spin on, they'd forward the self-same measure for his Alzheimer's ravaged demi-dictator opponent. In any event, death did the job for Donald Trump. Though the details may change in the immediate term, word is he took one through the ear, narrowly missing his head, while sadly at least one Trump supporter in the crowd was not so fortunate.
And that was the man who blocked the bullet to save his own daughter's life. Godspeed that man. He did the right thing. Sad.
Rest in peace. As I record this rant, there's a roiling rumor of Trump planning to appear at some point in tonight's UFC festivities, something I find about as likely as a TikToker with a talent. But one fact is outright ineffable. The images which emerged from this event are already among the most defining of the 21st century. Never mind this farcical election. T-Pain pumping his fist fully skyward. A stream of...
And people thought they couldn't make anything better than the mugshot. Look at this.
Plasma pulsing from his punctured ear, the American flag full flight above his head as a team of Secret Service vainly attempt to usher him to the floor, repeatedly shouting the words, "Fight! Fight! Fight!" is the only image that matters from this ignominious event, with the notable exception of the memory of the unfortunate victim in the audience. Make no mistake, Trump's election was just all but ensured, not merely because of the inevitable anti-Bolshevik blowback that will result from this, although that possibility is profoundly real, but due to the blinding, retina-searing contrast of character and fortitude on display from these two men. We spent 4 years watching Biden fall up flights of stairs, ramble on about hairy legs and roaches, and find himself utterly incapable of distinguishing a bracketed statement from a normal one during a fully teleprompted speech, resulting in the now infamous repeat the line hilarity. Trump just got by a bullet. Biden got his ass kicked by a pair of parentheses. If you John Brown militia, no marksmanship having half-wits managed to dome the Don, we'll install his son, you simps. Baron Trump, crown prince of the Imperium in perpetuity. You will not get your way. I'm reminded of the famed words of the bard himself when he said, and I quote, "Miss me, faggot. I'm Razor Fist. Godspeed."
I'm gonna avoid the end credits because of copyright. Here you go, Robin. You sent this in. A shooter. Time they have this here.
Mr. President, get down!
Mr. President, get down. His ear. That's right. And then the shooter got shot several times over. Anyway, moving on. Here we go.
Let's get to the ring girl here.
Ring girl time.
Another green bikini.
Looks like a little scripture on there and a tiger in
Skinny girl, big tattoo, sparkly shoes. Those shoes could be a problem before the night is over.
Yes.
I think we got braces.
Fucking shoes.
I'm pretty sure we do have braces. Nothing against braces.
Yeah, no. Be your best self.
Oh yeah. I mean, braces. Listen,
he has braces.
Yeah, those braces.
Yep. I'm standing up for a second, Dave. Give me back a little rest here.
First braces I think we've had in the ring girl competition. But hey, if you don't have teeth that you don't like, you can sit home and do nothing. You can fix it. We've all had braces.
Right. There's quitters and there's people who say, you know what? I'm gonna better myself.
And here's the arm. This girl, you know what? I think this girl may win. I think Shelly may win and really make a statement for all people above 18 who have braces.
I'd agree.
That we can still put our gloves on the field and win.
Yes, I agree.
Stephanie's my girl. Doesn't have much of an ass. Skin girl, but that's okay. Pretty face. Doesn't care about the braces. Got to Ohani asking for crowd appeal. They didn't give it. She doesn't care. She'll give them ass. You won't cheer for me. I'll give a little shake, shake. This song always gets the crowd going.
Yeah. You all ready for this? Great crowd. Great crowd.
Oh, she dropped it. Braces.
Drop it like it's hot. Okay.
Ring girl competition.
I like Shelly.
Robbie Fox here, Rough and Rowdy commentator and ringside correspondent.
Listen, are you ready for some spookies chat told by Ghost? Here we go.
Let me show you something, okay? I lived in Austin, Texas for a long time, okay? And in Austin, Texas, they erected a building for the Frost Bank family, okay? Now, I'd like for you all to take a look at what the Frost Bank Tower looks like, okay? It's built to look like an owl, okay? This is the Frost Bank building, and it was meant to represent an owl. Now, if you take a look at this building from 6th Street, it looks as though Moloch looks down upon 6th Street.
Wait, what?
And what 6th Street is what? It's decadence, it's indulgence, it's drinking, it's fucking, it's sinning, you know?
Uh-huh.
And this right here is a building at the center of Austin. That's why Austin all of a sudden has become an epicenter of intrigue, and people are deciding to move there.
Don't do it.
All right? Now, this right here is in Austin, Texas.
Uh-huh.
Now, this owl is also celebrated on our dollar bill, okay? Let's go take a look at this.
Wait, where's
okay?
the Wait,
here is the owl that's on the $1 bill.
He's so tiny. He's just a little guy. The owl's really small. He's really small. I don't... Okay. Clearly demon. I can see the demon just chilling out there right behind the dollar thing. I see him. He's so small. He's so small. He's so tiny. Just a little guy.
Here it is right here.
That is a spider.
Okay? Does everybody see this? This little owl right here that's at the corner. It's at the corner of the $1 bill.
Oh, boy.
Very, very tiny.
I'll take a look at a dollar in my wallet right now.
And it's a little owl looking upon people from the $1 bill.
Is it looking at me?
Okay? Now,
let me see this.
All I'm simply telling you all is that the owl is something that is worshipped.
It's so small
amongst these elite sons of bitches. Okay. All right.
Oh, this is the
and
bill
another
that has
thing,
Spider-Man
for all
on it, too.
those folks that don't know who the Bohemian Grove is, the Bohemian Grove is an area of California where all the elites get together and practice black magic rituals. But here is Moloch, once again, the owl represented at the Bohemian Grove. This is the owl shrine that the elites practice the cremation of care. The cremation of care. Be gone, dull care.
Oh, it's the Bohemian Grove.
Be gone.
Hey,
and by the way, if you take a look at Moloch, what it represents is the following.
Harvested from humans for all of us.
Moloch
people,
was a deity that people would sacrifice their young to.
Yes, that's true.
That's this deity. They're sacrificing their young.
Correct. It's a
to Moloch. Now, doesn't that sound like millennials and Gen Zers today? That many folks that understood this, that were aware of this, have sacrificed their young, and now the young don't know whether they're coming or going, for Christ's sake.
Well, they're just
anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and tell y'all that. I'm giving y'all breadcrumbs. If y'all want to investigate any more into it, you can go ahead, but
the Owl of Moloch.
Whether you believe it or not, these elites believe it.
GZ out of it. He will put,
these elites believe it,
You're not
and
part
it is
of
what it
You're
is.
Late-term millennial.
I'm not telling you to believe in anything. I'm not telling you to follow anything. I'm just trying to show you the spiritual component that creates.
Moving past that. Robinson this end. Vimo Combat. Here we go.
He left me on scene. I visualize the mountain of corpses I've climbed to get where I am. He'll be next. The bodies form perfect fractal-like structures. They are structurally sound,
like a cult video.
just like my psyche. Google, please order a hit on this guy.
Google, please.
I stretch my arms in front of me and imagine myself choking this fucker to death. Divine violence flows through me.
I love divine violence.
I float through space and disintegrate my enemies into disgusting meat globs. I wake up. I can smell
flossing.
There's vomit particles on my keyboard.
Me too.
I look at my screen. Cumkiller96 is saying that I'm a disgusting creep. If he wasn't so hot, I'd liquidate his ass.
What? Look at him. He's still flossing. He is still fucking flossing.
Incoming transmission.
Me too.
What the fuck are you doing? Go out there and get some results.
Get some kills. If you don't get the results, you don't get the money. If you don't get the money, you don't get the fame. If you don't get the fame, I will tell all your friends what a fucking loser you are. You will be done. Everyone will laugh at you. You little shit. You still haven't killed any of your targets. Have you even seen them yet? What the fuck? You can't do anything right. I will fuck you. I will destroy you. Your life is over.
Me too.
You will know what absolute power is.
Me too, dog. Me too. Don't ask questions. Just enjoy the moment. I guess. I don't know. I'll tell you how to live your life. Just shooting at the sky. There he is. The man who floss danced. Put a hit on this guy. Scalped Fortnite player with the ninja skin, yeah. Oh, is it an old animation from the Cruelty Squad crew?
It's that time of year again when the
Strog sent this in. Here we go.
Bohemian Grove has their little meetup, which is basically
hey Mark,
like
love the channel. I don't watch you enough as I should, because you know you have like videos all the time. But good channel. Don't strike me, please. I'm sharing this.
The Birds Summer Camp, and besides the bizarre ritual that kicks off the event every year, the cremation of care, and other, how shall I say, pride activities, there's a lot more going on inside than most people think. From a sociological perspective, it's essentially a networking and consensus building event for the elite. And when I say the elite, I don't mean the 1%, a phrase that became popular during the Occupy Wall Street protests. I mean the real elite, the 0.0001%, or as David Rothkopf, who worked in the Clinton administration, says, the superclass. Not the upper class, the superclass. I've covered the basic history of the Bohemian Grove in previous videos going back more than 15 years here on YouTube. If you're new here, just go and look them up on my channel's homepage, and hopefully some of them will still be up. But instead of just going over the basics again and talking about the cremation of care ritual, which sounds like an urban legend but is real in that it happens, not that it's an actual person, to be clear. Well, yeah, it's an effigy, but it's still strange as hell, to put it.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. A lot of things do that in general. It's
I wanted to discuss how this place is not just a vacation spot for the wealthy elite, as mainstream media reports try to write it off as, but It's so much more. Inside the Bohemian Grove, there are over 100 different groups or camps, each having their own sleeping quarters, kitchen, and bar, and each managed by a camp captain who's responsible for overseeing their group. Each different camp has its own unique name and consists of anywhere from a dozen to around 100 men who tend to work in the same field to provide commonality and networking opportunities. For example, the Hillbillies camp is made up mainly of men in big business, bankers and politicians and media moguls from the state of Texas. The sign for the Hillbillies camp, which the Bush crime family belongs to, consists of a cloven-hoofed and horned devil figure, by the way. What a surprise. One of the most elite camps is Mandalay, which is comprised of former presidents and other top political figures, along with major defense contractors. No seated president ever attends the summer encampment, by the way, because his schedule and location is so closely monitored that his visitation would bring way too much unwanted attention to the Grove. But once they're out of office, and especially before they're elected, many make it a priority to be there. And just in case you're wondering, there's no evidence that Donald Trump has ever been to the Grove or is a member in any way, shape, or form. There are numerous yearbooks that fall into the hands of non-members that then get scanned and posted online, and I actually have several copies of them. I showed them in previous videos, and Donald Trump is not pictured in any of them. Another elite camp of former presidents and high-ranking military personnel and defense contractors is the Owl's Nest. The Hillside camp is made up of Joint Chiefs of Staff members and other top military brass. Other camp names include the Lost Angels, which is where major bankers and media executives belong.
Of course, Lost
The
Angels.
Uplifters group is made up of corporate executives and international business bigwigs. The Rockefeller family and other big oil men have their own camp as well, called the Stowaways. It's quite obvious that having the Grove broken up into small subgroups, which are comprised mainly of men who work in the same field, facilitates discussions revolving around areas of overlapping interest. Sociologist Peter Phillips, who was a guest inside the Bohemian Grove on 2 occasions and who earned his PhD by writing his doctoral dissertation on it in 1994, wrote that sharing a camp together at the Grove gives directors of major U.S. policy councils ample opportunity to discuss current affairs and socioeconomic policy issues, and watching and listening to the reactions to the lakeside chats. Those are the informal, off-the-record daily talks during the summer encampment by various other members, gives them the opportunity to evaluate their concerns about the American corporate and political landscape from other elitists in the Grove. So in this sense, the Grove serves as an informal evaluatory feedback process to the top socioeconomic, domestic, and foreign policy councils in the United States. Although the club claims that the midsummer encampment is just a vacation and weaving spiders coming on here, some major world-changing events have admittedly been hatched in the Grove. For example, the Manhattan Project, the plan for the atomic bomb, was conceived in the club in 1942. Peter Phillips' dissertation reveals that one of the foremost political events which the Bohemian Grove Political Network played a significant role in was the creation of the United Nations. In 1945, delegates from 50 different countries gathered at the Bohemian Club's San Francisco clubhouse, a different location from the Grove out in the woods, to hammer out the details for the UN. Then, Phillips wrote, the delegates were all invited out into the woods at the Grove for who knows what. It's rumored that Alan Greenspan was chosen to be the chairman of the Federal Reserve Bank shortly after a meeting in the Grove where insiders came to a consensus that he should be their man. Arnold Schwarzenegger's successful bid for governor of California in 2003 after a special recall election to replace then Governor Gray Davis was given the green light by the establishment following a visit to the Grove as well. There's even a picture of Ronald Reagan when he was the governor of California sitting down with Richard Nixon who would be elected president the following year. Taken in 1967, showing them inside the Bohemian Grove together where they were said to have been coordinating their future political careers. Nixon even admitted in his memoir that the path to his presidency began with his visit to the Bohemian Grove. President Dwight Eisenhower's road to the White House also began in the Bohemian Grove. In 1950, 2 years before he was elected president, he was a guest during the summer encampment and gave a lakeside talk that impressed the establishment insiders. Lakeside talks or lakeside chats are basically speeches that are given every afternoon when the Grove is in session for the 2 weeks in July. And we know of Eisenhower's Grove connection because President Richard Nixon openly admitted that in his memoir as well. He wrote, quote, "After Eisenhower's speech, we went back to caveman camp and sat around the campfire appraising."
Caveman camp. Caveman camp.
It, everyone liked Eisenhower, but the feeling was that he had a long way to go before he would have the experience, the depth, and the understanding to be president. But it struck me forcibly that Eisenhower's personality and personal mystique had deeply impressed the skeptical and critical caveman.
Coach called him caveman.
Audience. Nixon was later chosen as his vice president. After learning how the geopolitical system really works once inside the Oval Office, apparently Eisenhower's conscience began bothering him. During his famous presidential farewell address in 1961, when his 2 terms were up, he warned Americans about this.
Now, this conjunction of an immense military establishment and a large arms industry is new in the American experience. The total influence, economic, political, even spiritual, is felt in every city, every state house, every office of the federal government. We must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist. We must never let the weight of this combination endanger our liberties or democratic processes.
There are also rumors that in the build-up to the 2000 presidential election, Bohemian Grove members George Bush Sr., Colin Powell, and other neocons had come to a consensus at the summer encampment that Dick Cheney should be George W. Bush's running mate as VP. And there's a photo of George W. Bush with his father at the podium during a lakeside talk in 1995, where George Bush Sr. said that his son would make a great president one day. So there's a lot more going on there than just a bunch of rich guys camping and kicking off their party with that bizarre ritual, the cremation of care. Some of the allegations of what has been rumored to have occurred inside are so horrifying that if you hear the details, it will make you sick. But if you think you can stomach them and you want to learn more, then check out my book, The Bohemian Grove, Facts and Fiction. You can order it in paperback from Amazon.com or download the ebook from any of the major ebook stores. And of course, there's a link to the Amazon listing in the description below. So click it and head on over there and check it out.
It's not Jeb. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, here's Nixon's thoughts on the Grove. For his memoirs.
Let's look at Northern California. You understand? Yeah.
Jewish thing.
You know what San Francisco is just gone. It's clear over us. I know that, but it isn't just down in the ratty part of town. But the upper class in San Francisco is that way. The Bohemian Grove that I attend, one time the Easters, the others that come there. But it is the most faggy goddamn thing you will hear. Imagine a San Francisco crowd that goes in. It's just terrible.
It's just terrible.
I don't want to shake hands with everybody in San Francisco.
Beautiful. Okay.
People keep telling me, they keep saying, Fleek, you gotta try this Last Descendant game. It's got the budget, it's got the vision, it's got the yams like Pimp. And Pimp, when I saw that bunny suit, I damn near did. But then I booted up the game and I saw something. I'll tell you what I saw. I saw the data collection policy that was gonna pilfer my hard drive so the Koreans can be informed on what I beat the weasel to. So I said, hell no. America has that data, China has that data, Canada has that data, Russia has that data, Germany has that data, and a select few South American nations have that data. But I'll be goddamned if I let Kim Jong know what I smacked the serpent to. You hear that, you chubby prick? But don't get it twisted. This isn't gonna be your average gaming journalist review where they play for 2 hours and throw something out there. I didn't play this game at all. But I'm not here to be outraged by this free-to-play game having predatory practices either. Because to be outraged, I'd have to be surprised. And I'm not surprised at all. Nexon is one of the most predatory companies in the gaming industry, allegedly. I'd be like being shocked if Bill Cosby gave me a drink and it made me feel sleepy. They got fined $9 million for telling everyone that they had a shot at getting something out of a loot box that actually had a 0% drop rate, allegedly. And allegedly, this happened over the course of a decade, which helped them rack up an impressive $418 million. No shade, Korea. We have fun here in the States, too.
Pfizer,
Game recognized game, Kim. Just hang on a second. Siri, remind me, if I ever want to commit a crime, do it in one of the Koreas. The reason I'm here looking at this is to see the GOAT at work. MJ in his prime. I want to see how bad Nexon is today so that I know how awful Ubisoft's gonna be tomorrow.
Right.
So let's quit it with the foreplay and delve into it. Tom Sowell once bravely proclaimed, "Don't be fooled by those socialist titties. They were meant to hypnotize and enslave you."
I love this so much. Tom
So
Sowell.
that, my dear pimps, is this game's entire philosophy. Hypnotize and then enslave. Were you led here by the White Rabbit? No! Well, if you're some creep that wants the Jiggly Flash just for her abilities, you can get her in the first 5 hours of the game. You know, of course, that's the basic version that comes in this skin, because if you want to unleash those ultimate sweater puppies, you are in for one ultimate motherfucking grind. It takes anywhere from 30 to 120 hours of game time to see those things, because not only do you have to get all the materials, but you also have to pray for 4 separate blueprints that all have a 3 or 6% chance of dropping after beating a boss. Meaning you could end up like this poor sap that's played the exact same mission 62 times, never got his drop, and now he's pondering the meaning of life. Also, don't forget about the 18-hour crafting time for all 3 parts and the final crafting time of a day and a half, because Clash of Clans here just can't help but find yet another way to lessen the game's experience so that they can create yet another shortcut for it and get you that much closer to cracking open that wallet. So you could do all that, or you could just pay the $70. Where the hell does that sound familiar? By the way, the Ultimate Bunny is also stronger than the regular bunny, so you know what? Just go ahead and follow the White Rabbit already, all right? I'm gonna look away. And I'm gonna talk to you. I respect what they did there, but I don't think they're going far enough. I say we should set up eye trackers so every time the player even takes a peek at those milkers in the shop, they gotta pay a small fine. I say we should make it so that you can only repaint your armor if you pay real money, and every bucket of that paint should only apply to one piece of armor one time. Wait a second. Fuck, they already did that.
Yep.
God
Wow.
damn it! Calling this predatory practice at this point is an understatement. This has got to be at least the predatory playoffs by now. Do you want to be one of the for certain to play free? Well, hopefully you don't want to be one of the for certain to play free with that skin, because that skin is $60 and there's no way to unlock it for free in-game. In fact, it's not even $60 because the $50 bundle doesn't give you enough gum coins, so you got to go with that $70 currency pack. And at that point, you're just $30 away from getting the $100 testicle torsion bundle. It comes with a backpack, a lightning spawn in, a shit stopper, 2 cock rings, and your first Kleenex free. And post-nut clarity's gonna hit like Chris Brown. And I'd insult you if you said some stupid shit like, well, a full game would cost me about $70 these days. Anyhow, I'll play this game for the next month. But with that mentality, you're gonna be homeless by Kwanzaa. Fate's gonna sort your shit out. After all, that first $70 is the hardest to get from you, but once the company draws first blood, I've never seen a man stop at 70. And speaking of small fines, a common problem that all addicts face out there on the field is that you run out of inventory space right in the middle of the fight. You know it, I know it, we all experience this. You want to pick up that shiny, but you can't scrap your gear until the fight finishes. And they might teleport you away after the fight. What are you gonna do? Stop being poor. Get your wife's credit card, drizzle, swipe that bitch, grab some cum coins, and although being rich doesn't allow you to scrap in the middle of fights, it does let you increase your sack size so you can grab that loot no matter how many fellas are gangbanging you. I can't believe that shit actually worked. I still have never played this game in my life. Next, let's talk about energy activators. Originally, I was gonna yap about these for a long time, but I found out Assless Overwatch has a beta this weekend, so let's just cut to the thick of it. Energy activators raise your power capacity by 20 so that you can put more mods on your character that make you more powerful. But you can only use them one time. They only apply to that one character, and the game only gives you 2 the easy way, so that better be the last character you use, because it takes anywhere from 5 to 20 hours to craft another one of these, not counting the day and and a half of crafting time. But let me walk you through the experience of farming the materials needed to craft one of these. You're doing the same 3-minute missions 20 times over, then the other 5-minute mission 20 times over, then another 3-minute mission 20 times over, then metal detecting through a desert looking for loot vaults 20 times over. Nexon trains you to volunteer for a mindless haze where you're not experiencing anything, nor are you enjoying yourself, but merely participating in a pastime meant to just occupy your time. They want to put you to sleep, to shut off your mind as you hold down the trigger on the same thing you've already done 37 times. So when it comes time for the cash shop, at least you might just feel something. Every couple days you look around, your wife's gone, your dog's gone, your kid's gone, the house is gone. You're playing under a bridge now, but you gotta get that one energy activator. What are we at, 25 hours? All you need now is the blueprint. You beat this boss 30 times, and maybe this will be the time that 3% drop rate finally sets you free. I came here for titties, and now I'm doing math. Fuck you, Nexon. And get ready to do the same thing all over again on your next energy activator. And don't even get me started on the cock rings of power. So you could go through all that, or, and hear me out on this one, you could just pay a nominal $24 and skip some of that bullshit. In fact, buy 2. I'm just kidding. You don't have a choice. But just look at the bright side, why don't you? You could also use those extra coins to buy yourself a maid outfit to commemorate the day that you became Nexon's bitch. And if you were curious, the cock rings of power go for about $5. No, wait, $10. And don't forget the battle pass, the classic material packs to skip the grind, some extra common skins, and of course, a metric fuck ton of boosters for gold, experience, and much more. And I've heard a lot of people say, well, they gotta make money somehow. No shit, Sherlock. That's why companies used to charge $60 to buy the game. But now, greed found a better way. A way where they can not only make more money by disrespecting your time and listening the game's experience, but get defended for doing it. But hey, I'm the asshole here because those socialist idiots brought in quite a nice crowd. I'm just salty because Ubisoft will take all those tactics from the shop but forget the special ingredients. So you go enjoy yourselves, you crazy kids. I'm gonna go play a game that respects my data called Dark and Darker. Hang on a second. Wait, no. They're taking it all. They have a sample of my fucking blood in here. Where are these pricks based? They gotta be French or something. Oh, Jesus Christ! Damn it! Well, I guess the Koreans already got me. Where'd I put that credit card at?
Where'd I put that credit card at?
Thanks to the flock of pimps for bankrolling this video, and another huge thanks to all the pimpers for buying me 1,000 more inventory spaces. Good night!
All right, beautiful. Here it is, Strogs and Listen. Bohemian Grove time again. Oh, God.
Cremation of Care ceremony.
Here we go. He's on the toilet.
On July 15th, 2000, Mike Hansen covertly infiltrated one of America's most mysterious gatherings, the Bohemian Grove. This exclusive retreat has drawn some of the nation's most powerful businessmen, bankers, politicians, and influential figures to its secluded forest enclave north of San Francisco for over a century. Hansen's incursion allowed him to witness a ritual later described with an almost apocalyptic fervor, labeling it as, quote, an ancient Canaanite, Luciferian, Babylon mystery religion ceremony. What he saw was the cremation of care, an elaborate initiation rite that marks the beginning of the Bohemian Club's annual summer retreat. But what exactly is this mysterious ceremony that has provoked such visceral reactions? According to insider reports, the cremation of care is an intricate, highly theatrical performance designed to liberate its participants from the burdens of their everyday responsibilities. Upon their arrival at Bohemian Grove, members are welcomed with a sumptuous open-air dinner, nostalgic speeches, and a procession of torches and hooded figures. This night marks the commencement of their 2-week escape away from the prying eyes of the world. As twilight descends, the ceremony begins. Participants follow a hooded procession bearing an effigy, the so-called Dull Care, to an artificial lake. This effigy, a cloth-wrapped wooden skeleton, symbolizes the cares and woes of life. The procession, filled with mournful music and solemn pageantry, heads towards an altar dominated by a colossal 30-foot owl statue, Bohemia's emblem of wisdom. The ritual, which dates back to 1881, has evolved into a satirical yet deeply symbolic performance led by a high priest. The effigy is set ablaze amid chants, songs, and invocations, culminating in a spectacular fireworks display. The burning of Dull Care represents a temporary banishment of the participants' anxieties, allowing them to indulge in carefree revelry. Throughout its history, the cremation of care has served as a stage for performances by some of the Bohemian Club's most prominent figures, such as former U.S. President George H.W. Bush, actor Clint Eastwood, and news anchor Walter Cronkite.
Oh, shit.
Despite the bemusing nature of the performance, Bohemian Grove's secrecy and its members' significant political and economic clout have always fueled suspicion and speculation. the ritualistic burning of care may seem frivolous, but it serves a deeper psychological purpose for those who partake. As the mysterious ritual of the cremation of care lifts the burdens of some of the world's most influential figures, it reminds us that we all seek ways to alleviate our daily stresses.
Roosevelt?
For many men, one such burden is hair loss, a challenge that can imbue.
Gotta go past this, Strog. I'm not gonna.
The current gatherings of 10 to 12 fantastical ceremonies. That's keeps.com/dark5. Individual results may vary.
Get your hair so it
but
doesn't fall out when they're doing a ritual to you.
Camps and secret members.
You gotta be sure of that.
Bohemian Grove is not merely a venue for odd and fantastical ceremonies. It serves as the clandestine meeting ground for the elite members of the Bohemian Club. Here, in the shadows of towering redwood trees, the influential and the powerful convene in groups formed around professional ties and social connections, ranging from intimate gatherings of 10 to 12 members to larger contingents of up to 125. The current membership roster of these groups is a closely guarded secret, known only when a member leaves or the membership is revoked. Yet, old attendance records from two notable groups, Owl's Nest and Hillbillies, hint at the deep interconnectedness of society's upper echelons, connections more entwined than most would ever suspect. During the 1970s and 80s, Owl's Nest reached its peak influence, boasting chairmen and CEOs from colossal corporations such as United Airlines, United California Bank, Dart Industries, and Poly Petroleum.
Oh boy.
Among these corporate titans mingled aspiring politicians, including Ronald Reagan, who would later ascend to the U.S. presidency. Reagan's induction into Owl's Nest in 1975, following his governorship of California, catapulted the group's status to new heights of elitism.
Man, did he ever ruin California being a governor?
Owl's Nest was known for its lavish gin fizz breakfasts, where attendees, including Reagan and Richard Nixon, indulged in Eggs Benedict and gin fizzes. These gatherings exemplified the informal yet opulent spectacles that defined the Grove's unique social landscape.
No wonder he thought it was fruity.
Though the specifics of their private conversations remain unknown, it is hard to imagine that Reagan did not forge crucial alliances and agreements with the powerful men surrounding him as he prepared for his presidential bid. Another notable camp, the Hillbillies, counted future U.S. President George H.W. Bush among its members, beginning in 1973. Surrounded by executives from General Motors, Southern Pacific, and Westinghouse Electric, Bush's tenure at Hillbillies coincided with his rise in national politics. The Bohemian Club's influence in U.S. presidential politics extends even further back. Historical records reveal that other Republican luminaries such as Herbert Hoover, Dwight D. Eisenhower, and Theodore Roosevelt were also members.
Wow.
Hoover, an enthusiastic member since 1913, founded the Caveman Camp, which later hosted Nixon and Eisenhower.
That's why I kept saying
Despite his critical remarks about the club captured on the Watergate tapes, Nixon used his membership to bolster his political career, delivering significant speeches and securing Reagan's support for his 1968 presidential bid. In total, Bohemian Grove consists of about 120 separate camps, each with its own traditions and emblems. From the artistic gatherings at Monkey Block to the scientific enclaves like Wayside Log, the camps reflect the diverse interest of their members. Others, like Mandalay and Caveman, however, stand out for their concentration of the corporate elite alongside politicians. In recent years, revelations about members such as Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, who attended retreats with billionaire Harlan Crow, have reignited scrutiny of the Grove's exclusivity and influence.
Alright.
Despite modern restrictions on cell phones and cameras,
well, there are
the Grove remains a
people
haven for discreet yet powerful interactions among America's elite.
In the, degree of things. There's still be normal people that can go there.
Hijinks and lowjinks.
Clarence Thomas looks so casual with that pipe. That's kind of funny. That's a funny picture.
One of the least guarded secrets is the existence of a massive stage carved into the forest. Pathways wind up the side of a hill, offering a backdrop of untouched wilderness. The stage begs the question, why do thousands of wealthy and influential men require such a theatrical venue? The answer lies in the ceremonies and performances that punctuate their retreat. The solemn ritual of the cremation of care is just the beginning. The hijinks and the lowjinks, two distinct plays performed annually, are steeped in a century-old tradition but diverge in theme and tone. The hijinks presents an idealized narrative showcasing heroic figures, generals, commanders, and leaders who confront their responsibilities with unwavering resolve. These productions, devoid of nuance, embrace clear-cut themes of duty and human frailty, conspicuously avoiding any commentary on social injustice. Club leaders tout the hijinks as Broadway-worthy, while outsiders dismiss them as dull, predictable, and disconnected from reality. The spectacle comes at a high price. The Hijinks is a grandiose production involving hundreds of actors and volunteers and costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. It serves as a cultural pat on the back for the Bohemians, reinforcing their egos and sense of belonging to high society. In contrast, The Low Jinks is a musical comedy that requires less planning and funding but offers genuine entertainment. Described by outsiders as vigorously lowbrow, this is the true highlight of the retreat. These musicals often revolve around humorous relationships between men and women, including those with local ladies of the night. Given the club's exclusion of women, men cross-dress in female roles. While the Bohemians seek to convince themselves of their superiority through the Hijinks, the Low Jinks embraces a universal truth. Even those with the power to shape the nation are not immune to the allure of lowbrow humor.
Oh yeah, everyone's gotta have a sense of humor.
Manhattan Project meeting. Amid the typical revelries and theatrical performances at Bohemian Grove in the summer of 1942, a clandestine gathering took place that would alter the course of history. One of the first significant planning meetings of the Manhattan Project. Bohemian Grove, shrouded in mystery and elitism, was the ideal setting for the high-stakes secrecy demanded by the Manhattan Project. This ambitious endeavor, led by the United States during World War II, aimed to develop the atomic bomb, a weapon that promised to revolutionize warfare. The Grove's secluded nature and strict privacy policies provided a sanctuary away from prying eyes, allowing the project's key figures to converse freely. The gathering brought together some of the most brilliant minds of the era, including physicists J. Robert Oppenheimer, Ernest Lawrence, and the heads of the S1 Executive Committee. These men were tasked with solving the monumental challenge of harnessing nuclear fission to create a bomb of unparalleled destructive power. During the pivotal meeting, the scientists and military leaders strategized on various technical and logistical aspects of the project. The agenda included the selection of sites for the bomb's development and production, the allocation of resources, and the establishment of security protocols to prevent espionage.
Look at that. That's funny.
The decisions made within the Grove's rustic cabins and around its roaring campfires would expedite the project's progress, ensuring the United States maintained a strategic edge in the war. The atomic bomb, a product of this secret collaboration, was eventually completed and used in Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, bringing an end to World War II, but ushering in a new era of nuclear anxiety. Today, the Bohemian Club touts the Manhattan Project meeting as a badge of honor, a subtle reminder that national and even world-changing decisions are made within the ranks of the Bohemians.
But the state gets fucked up by the state too much, and yeah, like we all get affected by fucking
secret symbols.
It's awful. Rochester's not that much better either.
Upon induction into the Bohemian Club, new members quickly observe an omnipresence of owl imagery. An owl is etched into the facade of their San Francisco headquarters, and a blue owl serves as the club's official logo. The Bohemian Grove is teeming with owls, dominated by a colossal statue of one presiding over the Grove's central lake. Erected in 1929, this 30-foot-tall statue, constructed from concrete over steel supports, is integral to the cremation of care ceremony. For club members, owls symbolize both wisdom and discretion, and the statue serves as a towering reminder of these virtues during the retreats. Another significant yet unexpected symbol within the Bohemian Club is that of St. John of Nepomuk.
Okay, who?
During the retreats, a small statue of St. John sits in a hollowed tree, his forefinger raised to his lips in a gesture of silence. As a Catholic saint of Bohemia, St. John's inclusion might seem peculiar for a non-religious organization. However, his story embodies a virtue the Bohemians prize above all: discretion. St. John's tale is one of loyalty and secrecy. He was a close confidant of the King and Queen of Bohemia. When the king, suspecting infidelity, demanded that John reveal whether the Queen had been unfaithful, John chose to protect her trust, even at the cost of his own life. His refusal to betray a friend led to his execution. The statue, a gift from a Czechoslovakian count, solemnly reminds Bohemian Grove attendees that their organization's secrets must be safeguarded, and that sometimes silence is more precious than life itself. Symbols within the Bohemian Grove extend beyond tangible statues. The cremation of care ceremony, a central ritual at the retreat, is rich with imagery and cryptic phrases. One such phrase, "Weaving spiders, come out here," spoken by the ceremony's presiding priest, may initially sound like a warning to keep arachnids at bay. However, its origins lie in Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. In this context, the phrase urges members to leave their worldly concerns outside the grove. Discussions of politics, economics, and personal troubles are theoretically discouraged, allowing attendees to immerse themselves in literature, art, and leisure. Yet, A question lingers in the shadows of Bohemian Grove. With so many powerful men in one place, how many heed the warning, and how many weave their webs of influence beneath the ancient trees? Is Bohemian Grove simply a playground for the wealthy and political elite, or is something more occurring there? Let me know in the comments. As always,
Garn 47 in theaters. It's awesome! I played Garn 47, and you'll never guess what happened.
I am Car.
Hello, I'm me.
I think we talked enough.
Okay.
Escort car to the safe zone.
Car, did you slip?
I was pushed.
We're almost out! Car, you can't give up now! Come on, Car, you can do it! You can do it!
Lumpy presses C by accident.
Uh-oh. Holy moly. Am I playing this game right? I think the lobotomy's kicking in. Totally garnular. Garnicle. Totally garnarticle. Getting rings is my things, you know?
Totally Garnula.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh no. The flying red thing chases me, I run.
That was just terrible.
Eggman, what's going on? It's going crazy. I've never seen him move like this before. Where? Hello? What about me? Where? What? What do I do? Is that me? Hello?
Oh.
Help! I'm lost. What is this? No shoes? Those dogs are cooking. Whoa! Oh no! Get away from me! Oh, this is like the shopkeeper. Hello. What are you up to? Hey! What the fuck's wrong with you? What was that? I'm gonna kick your ass!
Destroy Guard 46.
What? I hate this little guy.
One target down. Nice work, 47.
Oh, baby, baby, my name's Guard 47. I am very green. Oh, baby, baby, Guard 46 is dead. I'm the one who killed him. You ever just get trapped in the game over screen? Oh, I haven't been looking forward to this.
Beat up. I have Lumpy Cam. The fucking meme.
If I fall right now, I will piss blood.
Piss blood.
Okay, this is definitely where you start. Not sure why I did all that. I don't get a Garn badge for that? Alright, I'm gonna do that again, only this time I'm locking in.
And you fucked up.
I remember this one's for you, Car. Finish! I'm not sure what to do next. Oh. Whoa, new game in a game just dropped. You just never know what to expect, I guess. Okay, this is new. Entity spotted. I'm attempting to commune with the entity. Oh, it's got some little dance moves. Look at that. Whoa, whoa! There's something up here.
Oh!
There's something big up here. What was that? Can Garn 47 kill God? What's the lore implications? Whoa, 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 whoa. Coming for you! Something's happening. Look at what? Hello?
Alert! What is going on? What is that?
Not the 947 for today.
Beautiful. He loves to be. Moving on. Bonus. Oh, we had a bonus. Damn. Oh well. Bridge kids. Treemaster Bobson, listen.
Hey, so are you like, I'm not in your way, right?
Oh,
like,
no, I was just chilling.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. I'm supposed to meet with, someone.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, where's your little friend with the braces?
Yeah, he was supposed to be here, like, I don't know.
Are they gonna
Maybe
hang out
he got
for
into an
once?
accident. Hey, so, are you hungry at all? I got these, chips. They're like salt flavored. It's pretty good.
Well, I guess I could have just like one, you know.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh, hey. What do you got, like a skateboard there?
Well, it's not actually a skateboard. It's a longboard.
I didn't know they let you take that to school.
Completely different.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it's actually not allowed at school. I had to stash it somewhere because if one of the teachers
So
found
could you
it.
do like a kickflip on that?
No, it's not for doing tricks. A longboard is it's completely different from a skateboard. It's not meant to be as showy, you know. It's more of like a faster method of transportation.
Oh, is it faster than like riding a bike?
Is it like faster than taking the bus?
Don't you have someone else to be hanging out with? Don't you have Mo?
Oh yeah, you do hang out with that guy a lot.
What am I, my brother's keeper? We ain't like joined at the hip or nothing. I don't know what he's up to.
Yeah, I think I see him over there.
Damn. So what you say this was like some kind of like matcha tea shit? Like what's going on with
It's
this?
it's called the Little Green Monster, and it's good for your hair.
Damn, it's a little green monster for a big old monster like myself. I'm a big old monster with fangs and teeth.
Oh my god, Mo,
fucking
you're
drooling.
like so funny when you're not trying.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's been seeing her for like a couple days now, yeah.
How the hell did that happen? Doesn't she know anything about him? He's a known chauvinist. Clearly he's manipulating her.
Hey, don't be saying that, you know. He ain't like that. He's a nice man at heart, you know.
Yeah, he probably just has like a rough exterior, but you know, like I'm sure deep down he's a good guy.
Why are you suddenly giving this guy like the benefit of the doubt? Mo constantly is picking on us, and you're suddenly acting like he's like a nice guy or whatever.
I mean, we mostly just go after you, you know.
Yeah, I
Just
normally
go after- that's true, they do.
Kind of stand here. I don't really.
All right, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna go give this poor woman a dose of reality.
Oh
When do you work again? I want to visit you at work. That'd be like so fun for us. That'd be like
I'll be
so
back.
cute, like at work.
Hey, why are you hanging out with that guy?
Mm,
Don't you know there are like so many like better guys that you could be dating instead?
like who? What the fuck are you talking about right now? Do you think just because I'm a woman on the street that you own me? That you can tell me how I spend my time?
Yeah, bro, why you talking to my girl like that, dog?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Tell me what you meant, please. I'm
just saying that,
dying
like-
to know what you actually
misogynistic
meant.
behavior, dog.
Well, I'm just.
Yeah, why don't you step the fuck off, bro, you little creep?
I'm just
Why
trying
you
to
going
protect you from.
Protect me?
from
You
by
think I
warning
need
you
protection?
about-
That is so
protection,
chauvinistic
dog.
and fucked
That's
up.
my job, bro. I protect my girl, not you.
Little bug man, please leave on your
Yeah,
teeny
kick
tiny
rocks,
little feet.
bitch.
Back to the anthill.
Don't scuff your sandals on the way out, bro. Yo, the dentist office is that way.
Mo, you're so funny when you're mean.
Damn, baby, like, you're so beautiful when you tell him how ugly he is, like...
I couldn't even get a word in. Isn't this like your job? He's your friend.
I told you, man, I've been trying, but like, he's just so blinded by his insatiable lust. I could not get through to him.
Well, maybe you just haven't been trying hard enough. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, you probably right. I just wish I had my friend back, you know.
Well, you can have another chip if you know, make you feel better.
Oh, well, I guess I could have another chip, you know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you sharing all these snacks with me, you know. It's very generous of you.
Yeah, no problem.
Are two of the most chill
Do you want
characters
some
again.
too?
Do you want some too? No, he's just
I-
bad.
I'm just gonna go for a walk. Do you mind? I'm trying to concentrate right now, and you're really breathing down my neck.
Oh, I'm sorry. May I ask, why are you all by yourself?
Well, I mean, I just feel like being alone right now. You know, I don't need to be with other people all the time. You know, sometimes I just like to, meditate in solitude.
Oh, I understand. You're much too busy for friends and companionship and all that junk. You're just like me, huh?
Well, actually, I'm nothing like you. I actually do have friends. It's just that he's a little preoccupied right now. I don't really want to get into it.
Oh, okay. I understand.
I have friends unlike you.
Basically, it's like, Mo got like a girlfriend somehow, and so that means that Skid has no one to talk to. And so now Skid thinks that like Lars is like his new best friend or whatever. He thinks that he could just like roll up and just start trauma dumping over someone, and then that'll just suddenly make them your friend.
What? Those cretins? Why are they disrupting the natural order? Why do they have to torment everyone?
Yeah, I know, and it's really messed up because I was friends with Lars first. I know him way longer.
God, it's so typical. Friends are so expendable to those thugs. God. How does someone like Mo get a girlfriend in the first place?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if she could just realize like how much of an asshole that guy is, like, she'd just break up with him, and then everything would go back to normal. I get my friend back, and
that's exactly it. We have to convince her that this dude he's a chauvinist pig,
Well, I tried telling her that, but like I just couldn't get a word in. It's like she was hypnotized or whatever.
We could tell her parents. I mean, surely they'd step in and intervene.
I mean, I guess, but like I'm not really even sure how we do that. I mean, I don't even know where she lives.
Oh no.
Maybe we could just follow her home. I've done it a few times before.
Oh no.
We'll keep a safe distance, and she'll lead us right there. Then we just leave a letter in her mailbox, warn them about the consequences of associating with this hoodlum. That's it, done. In and out.
All right, yeah, that seems pretty reasonable.
Oh, it's 6 o'clock. I'm so sorry, Mo. I have to go home.
Oh my God. I feel like we just got here, girl. Like, damn, when I'm with you, the minutes, they feel like hours. Because I'm just with...
Do you want to walk me home? It's like 20 minutes so we could spend more time together.
I'm sure you can understand, like, you live really, really far that way, and I live really far in the other way, so, like, logically, I just feel like it wouldn't make sense for me to go all that way, and then all the way back here, and then all the way to my house. Like, we should probably just walk in different directions and, like, meet up again tomorrow,
Right. That's, like...
So I'll just take my kiss goodbye now, if that's cool.
I don't think that's really logical. I think it's more logical if you walk me home and then I give a kiss. That's like how it happens in the movies. I think a poet like you would know that. Mo, stop making that face.
Girl, like, I want
already
to.
ruined
like,
it.
I really want to do that.
Are you gonna walk me home
like,
or not, Mo?
Not tonight, because, like, I got a lot of homework, and I got my family's sick.
Right,
I just had to put my dog down. Like, I got a lot I'm going through right now.
It's whatever.
Like,
just don't walk me home. It's fine. You can just say you don't want to walk me home.
Okay, cool. Thank you for understanding, babe. I'll see you later. I love you very much.
Yeah, we're really on the same wavelength. You're really understanding what I'm saying here.
I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow and the next day and the next day and all that. Mwah. Mwah, mwah. I'll see you later, baby. Love you.
Okay, why are you following me? I can see you. Yeah, hey.
What are you talking about? We're just walking in the same direction as you.
Yeah, we're just walking.
Can you just walk on the other side of the street, please? I'm just trying to, like, have a nice walk home and...
Well, I mean, there's, like why do you have to command, like, an entire crowd of people to
Because I'm asking you to.
A crowd of people?
Because I'm asking you to.
You're being pretty entitled right now.
I think we have just as much of a right to the street as
it's called do. It's like a right of way.
It's only fair.
Okay, well, you two go exercise your rights. I'm gonna walk. Try not to breathe so loud.
I think you need to stop breathing so loud. right, you go put it in the mailbox. I'll stay here and be a lookout.
You're just gonna leave.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Who the fuck are you? Fuck. I'm gonna call the fucking cops. Why are you on
don't call the cops. Okay, bye.
Dad? Daddy? There's a weird man on the
why
porch.
does this
Daddy.
always happen to me? Fuck!
Useless.
Hey, Momo Bear?
Hey, what's good, girl? Hey, I don't think I ain't forgot about yesterday. You still owe me a little kiss on the cheek.
No, I have like a legitimate concern. I'm kind of freaking out because last night when you didn't walk me home, I was followed, and then someone came to my door and left a little like ransom note, and now my parents are freaking out, and I like, couldn't focus in class, and I just like, why is this happening?
I can tell you're really traumatized right now. You need to be held. My arms are open.
Thank you, Mo, but I really just like, I don't know. I just wish you had protected me and walked me home, and I just feel like only this stuff has started happening since we started dating.
Would I protect you from anything, girl? I'm like your knight in shining armor. I got a big old sword.
What have you protected me from?
I got a shield.
Mo, what have you protected me from?
I don't know, all kinds of stuff that you ain't even know about.
Mo! I'm being so serious right now. There is a crazy stalker after me. I need you to be with me in case something happens.
Yeah, but like, they probably got like a knife or something. Like, I don't know. That's kind of not my job. That's more of something you would call the police about. Like,
I don't want to call the police. I don't want to date a police officer. I want to date you. I want to date a sensitive poet who's going to write songs about me.
Yeah, and I can do that. But like, I also, I don't know. That sounds kind of scary. Like, I don't know.
Okay, well, that's love. Love is scary.
I hate to say it, but that kind of sounds like a you problem, girl. Like, I kind of go my own way like that. Like,
I think that sounds like a really good idea, Mo. I think that's the first thing that makes sense that you have said in like a long time. I think it's time for you to go your own way.
Wait, what?
And for me to go my own way.
No, but like, what do you mean by that?
I mean, I don't want to date you anymore. You're like kind of a pussy.
No, babe, I love you. That's
Okay.
not. Come on.
Can you
Give
show
me a
it?
kiss.
No, Mo, you're a fucking pussy. I'm leaving.
I ain't even did nothing, girl. Like, come on, baby. Like, just think logically about the situation, girl. Baby, I'm begging you, please. I'ma crawl on my knees.
Oh, cool. It says here there's vinegar in here, too.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Didn't know that.
Hey, what's good, bro? Why you hanging out with Thumbtack over here?
Hey, man, where's your girlfriend at?
Yeah, no, I had to dump that hoe, you know what I'm saying? Like, women's just too high maintenance for me, bro. Like, take me out to dinner or give me some
damn,
flour. Like, I ain't about that life, dog. You know I'm a lone wolf. Like, oh. And like,
nah, but like, you ain't gotta be alone, bro. You got me at your side.
Damn, bro, that's so true. That's why we dogs, bro. We travel in a pack.
That's true, bro. That's true.
Yo, let's go get some ribs and we can play 2K on my Xbox.
Yeah, let's get out of here, man.
Okay, see ya.
So chill.
Oh, hey, I see you got your, thing there.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I bet you're getting pretty good at it, you know, if you, I see you practicing over there. You know, you've been pretty concentrated.
Yeah, I guess so. Do you want me to show you, how it works?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so, there's actually, two different techniques on how,
Wow. You know, I'm just so glad that everything's back to normal now. And I think our bonds are a lot stronger now, and we're... Wait, what?
All gone from him.
Where did everyone go?
Beautiful. Thank you, Grandmaster Bob. Ramen, you sent this in.
Get a job. Huh?
Oh yeah.
That
that's
also
really
grow
how
footage?
you feel, huh?
You
okay.
always
I see
do
how it
this.
is. Oh, that's
Do
really
this,
how you
babe.
feel, huh?
I have to go to work, Sarah.
Work?
Yeah, work. You know, for money.
You're always working on work, but you're never working on us.
Wow.
That's above my pay grade.
Wow.
Gabriel Workman, goodbye.
Gabriel Workman.
Seriously? Oh, come on, babe. I'm sorry.
I am sick of you. You are such a pushover.
I am not.
Really pushed him over.
Damn.
Sarah, don't you get on that bike. Don't leave with that big man. Don't you throw those eggs at me.
I never liked her anyway.
Take a big rip off that bong, I guess. Urban State with Destiny.
It's sad to be sad like me when you got like depression and shit.
Whoa.
Come on, man. Don't listen to this sad-ass music.
Oh, my gosh.
This could be a new beginning for you.
A witch.
Work, man. You gotta stop being a boring dude.
I'm not boring.
Name one thing you've done besides work.
Yeah, do it.
Well, I like ceramics.
Oh, okay. Really boring.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, when I was 14, I got this job cleaning up a ceramics studio where I had to work these really late hours. So one day, I just see a lump of clay just sitting on the table, and I think, why not? And you know what they say, it all starts with just a lump of clay. So, okay, maybe you're right.
Hey, come on, Workman. You know what? We'll set you up with a rebound girl.
Oh, boy.
Jeez, I don't know.
Do it, 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 do it.
Do you have someone in mind? Oh wow! Hey, how long have you had this in my shed?
Well, never you mind, for we shall now totally summon you a girlfriend, dude.
Is she gonna be hot?
Gabe, there's more than meets the eye. A pinch of salt, 2 eggs, a little this and that, a dash of glitter, a cup of spice, make a date for this lonely workman's life.
Yeah, real nice. Anyway, I gotta get to work.
Hello? Down here?
And it's
He's a frog.
I don't get it. My spellbook says a pretty, sexy missy.
But look, in a frog who needs a kissy.
Hey, y'all, I'm Destiny.
Well, I'm Biggie, and this is Marsha. But Destiny, the reason we summoned you is for our friend Gabe. He's a swell guy, and he wants to take you out on a date.
Is he a pushover? I can't stand a boring man.
Oh, nah, he's cool. And he's packing a python.
A python? But I need to be kissed under the moonlight.
We can make that happen.
Been thinking about coming back to Spotify Premium?
5 stars.
That's a great idea. Tap the banner to learn more.
To better yourself, you need to stop can-doing and start do-doing. The art of do-doing is about pushing. Push yourself harder than you ever thought possible. You won't can-do, you will do-do.
Yeah, me? A pushover? Push you over. Hey, knock that off!
Up yours, Workman.
You're lucky I don't have time for this right now.
Good, go away.
Hello?
Meet me at La Maillard for a romantic dinner. P.S. And a kiss under the moonlight.
What's this? What's this?
Pourquoi jaloux?
But I'm a beaver.
There's good and bad.
Hey, what's the matter, Worky?
Hey, Raul. Well, this girl wants me to meet her tonight, but I'm kind of nervous, and I don't know if I'm ready to start anything new right now.
Oh, well, just stop being a pussy.
Hey, it's me. I came back to see me.
Huh?
Listen, Worky, sometimes in life you need light beer, but sometimes you need hard liquor.
What do you know about relationships, Raul?
Relation what? I'm talking about vodka.
Some vodka.
You are such a pushover.
You gotta stop being a boring dude.
And a kiss, and a kiss, and a kiss.
Stop being a pussy. 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 Stop being a pussy, Workman.
Yeah, you're right.
Right about what?
Hi, Gabe.
What?
Hi, I'm Destiny.
Did you leave that note?
Yep. So, what's your sign? Let me guess. Scorpio. I'm a Pisces. Like,
Oh,
duh.
God.
I really don't know.
You have no opinion?
No, not really.
Cool.
Your
Oh, it's a
CZ
French
legs
place,
on
yep.
that
Oh,
wall.
no.
Oh, sacre bleu.
Oh. Wee.
I'm getting really hungry.
What a mistake to go to a French restaurant when you're a frog.
Mon chéri, can I interest you in this chef's special?
Sure, what is it?
Frog legs.
Stay back, creep!
Come on, Workman. You got this. Don't be a pushover.
Wine glass.
Hey!
Take that, you stupid frog! Oh, sorry. No, I didn't mean like.
It's cool.
Yeah, she means that. He means that.
That was really brave of you, Gabe. I had a wonderful evening.
Yeah, me too, Destiny.
Kiss the frog to break the spell.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Kiss her!
And fuck it. Oh.
My hero.
No, what the fuck?
What?
Well, should we ride off into the night now?
Destiny, you're really nice, and this is crazy, but I'm not ready to get into another relationship. I'm sorry.
It's cool. Yeah, no, I understand.
I'll see you around.
Oh, she's just going back in.
Oh, damn, baby.
Huh, he's hot.
That's a like.
Wow.
Oh, don't worry, bud. There's more fish in the sea, or frogs in the pond.
Literally turned into a frog woman. Like, what the fuck?
You know, Workman, one day you won't be a total pussy.
Makes you think, makes you drink.
Hey, that's my line.
It is, though. Stop. Don't do that to you. True Master Bob, send this in.
Welcome, Tarnished. I have waited millennia to fight one worthy of me. Our duel shall ring down the ages.
Huh.
Oh, but of course. I should have known
Oh, hi,
you couldn't be
sweets.
defeated so easily.
time
Let
to
us
see. How you
duel again.
Oh, God, his
fuck,
teeth!
It's Kai Cenat. Alright, that's okay. You can't possibly be as bad as everyone says.
Oh my God, his teeth!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, he just that awful, just keeps walking up and dying. Oh my God. Flash kiss, by the way. Ah!
Okay, look. See how I wind up my attack? Just wait a beat before dodging. Got it?
Just fucking teeth. Also, I love the fact that this character is basically just the
Okay, look.
asylum demon.
I'm not meant to do this, but how about I just miss on purpose?
And he rolled into it. Wow.
Listen, Kai, I can't keep doing this, man. I heard the stories. 433 tries to beat Melania. And then they say you only won because you drove her to insanity. Please don't take
hi,
my
Rock.
mind from me, Kai. I want to die with
Good to see you
dignity.
guys.
Look, on guard. Attack me and I'll just let it happen. No! What are you doing? Okay, it's clear you're mentally challenged. I'll just do it myself.
Yo, huh? Did we got slain? Hey, yo, chat. He killed himself. Hell no. We
Hell
gotta
no.
earn this, chat.
We gotta earn this. It's
Huh?
gonna respawn.
What?
Wow.
No! Fuck this game! Can't they just make an easy mode already? God, this is such
Make it
bullshit!
easy mode.
Really? Really? You're still gonna try to defeat me? No! If I'm gonna suffer, so will you! Huh?
Oh no, he actually got him. He gave it to somebody else. What? Oh yeah. Oh, bitch be
Potion
playing.
kinda cracked though.
Wow. You can actually video game.
More cartoons right here.
Good shit from Flash Kids. Alright. Next. Let us move on to what Ramen sent in. This cartoon. Clinic from 1993. I'll give it an eye just to make sure we don't get a copyright notice thing from it. Presents. Let's go. I like the animation boy. Oh, are they gonna eat him? No, it's a dream. So Ramen, is this like a... Is this a Russian cartoon? From the 90s? Oh boy. I can't remember. Okay. That's okay. I think it's a foreign cartoon for sure, because the actual like title of it is weird when I actually put it into the thing. It translates it automatically by putting in Watch Together, but I don't know like the whole thing it had. It's like it's in some language that isn't English. I can't tell what language it is. I really like the animation though. Again, True Master. Oh, hi, True Master Bob. I think you actually showed it for the first time. I don't know why I said again. Hi, how's it going, True Master Bob? I heard that the animator might have been working with it. Oh, that's cool. Ramen. Does this man have jaundice? Or is he just like a Simpson? Therapist. Stick to Ew. This is Peter. Wow. What? Oh no. Wow. The buttocks.
Hmm.
Oh. Go ahead. Another dream. No eyes, but he still sees. Eye doctor. That's trippy. Ugh. You seem to be missing your eyelids. Seems like something you'd have in a fever dream. I think got some wild eyeballs are outside. I see. Interesting. Is this a personal project he did then, or an animation thing? One eyeball. Gotta pin it in. How fucked up your face gonna look now? Oh no! The fuck? Two kind words for the man cake. It's dripping. This is some other dream, obviously. You ever have those, Chet? You ever have dreams where you wake up and it's like you're in another dream? I haven't had so many, like it was so many to like, you know, 5 or so, but I had like about 4 dreams that happened at once and like in a row. That was weird. You kept feeling like you kept waking up and it's feel like you're awake and then you just realize you're sleeping. Gotcha. Dentists. That's good. No. Occultists. Or octopus. Your eyeball. I've got a bunch of flash now. Oh god. The nurses. Gotta keep right in that circle, they're coming. Oh, vampire. Turning a schizo area. Oh, he did. Demons can't go in. Finished it. The nose.
Стойте! Приведите рентгенолога! Attendez, faites venir le radiologue. Soulevez-moi les paupières.
There's no subtitles. So, yeah. I'm just checking that to see if there are no subtitles for what I'm saying. Skeleton. There's a skeleton inside
Le
of it.
voilà.
Holy shit. Oh. From. Oh, he is in the hospital though. Maybe. Does he need that? You just kill him? So he is in the hospital. That's the big reveal, that he is actually in a hospital the whole time. He's a hospital patient. Okay. That's a good reveal. Yeah, he just caused a murder. Yeah, for real. He just murdered that man. I think he needed that. Thank you for that, Ramen. Moving on. Strog sent this in.
Dude, I told you this would work.
You're freaking genius.
Look at this. It sweeps the floors, it gets the cat hair off the ground, it's stylish. I don't know if you've seen Rain Man, but I feel like Rain Man right now.
I've seen Ant-Man.
Yeah, it's about the same.
Dude, I could call my dad. He's a lawyer and some shit. He could get us like to trademark it. And we
Okay.
could sell like hundreds of these. Yo, Dad. Yo, D, don't hang up. I have a quarter-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you. And that is called... What's it called?
Fast Nut? I don't know. Fast Nut.
Fast Nut.
I love boobies. That's Graham talking through the phone.
All right.
That's funny.
Did we get the trademark?
No. But he did say to stop dragging your balls on the floor. You're denting the hardwood.
Wow.
Yeah, he can see it all on the camera.
You have cameras in the house?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Are there any cameras near your sister's room?
Not that I've seen.
The thing is, I know my balls are dragging on gravel, but it doesn't feel like they are, you know?
Yeah. That's so sick. Dude, we should just skip a trademark. Let's just go door to door.
Door to door?
Knock, knock. It's sack time.
Dude, do you think this is how Jeffrey Bezos feels? Like every day?
Yeah. Girl Scouts.
Hello?
Girl Scouts,
They have
hello.
Halloween and Christmas decorations?
Open now for 0% off.
Jesus, they're rich. Feel that breeze. Jeez, they got AC and everything.
Whoa. Make my nut shrink.
I'm gonna see if there's like a window or something I can fit through. Oh yeah, it's a basement window, but I'll fit.
Oh no.
What are you doing, man? There's kids out here.
Is your hoverboard ever been lacking swag or flavor?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, there wasn't any. It's just a bunch of kids in there.
What are you doing in my backyard, man?
It also comes in a variety of tasty flavors.
You want me to put the nuts in my mouth?
Ballsack blueberry.
Flavor? What the fuck? Oh my God. Seriously, fuck off.
You're lucky I don't know how to fight.
He didn't shut the door properly.
My dad also said we have to return these ASAP. We also gotta stop using his credit card.
Your dad sucks ass, dude.
Yeah, dude, your dad sucks ass.
Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Let me know if you find that footage of my sister's room.
Wow. Anyway.
When I get mad, I punch the wall. Punch the wall. Punch the wall.
What is
when
it?
I get mad, I
Okay.
punch the wall.
From Kayla. It's a Tennessee number. It says, her name is Lisa. She just tried to get DirecTV, but TV couldn't find signal even after she paid them, so she went to Charter so you could call acting like DirecTV, saying you'd found a way to get a signal, but you still can't give her the money back regardless of what she chooses to do. Okay. That sounds fun.
Wow.
Hello?
Oh, hi, this is...
Hello?
Oh, you're echoing at me. This is Roy from DirecTV?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to let you know we figured out the problem you were having with your reception.
Okay.
And, are you at home right now?
Well, I mean, I already went and paid my Charter cable bill.
Oh, yeah.
So, and they've already
Charter cable bill.
They've already refunded my $113 back.
The DirecTV did?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're going to charge that back. That's non-refundable.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Ma'am?
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Hi, okay, I'm going to need you to get a ladder, and we're going to have you go up on the roof and make some adjustments.
Excuse me?
I'm going to need you to get a ladder. Do you have a ladder to get up to the dish?
Ma'am?
You didn't put a dish in.
Ma'am, we did.
Well, no, you should have a dish up there.
No, they didn't put a dish up because of the tree.
Well, how would you expect to get reception without a dish? Maybe that's the problem.
Okay, first of all, don't get smart-ass with me. I went through this Friday. Y'all came out here. You couldn't put the dish up because there was too many trees. The guy left.
Dishes can see through
and said
trees,
he could
dummy.
Not do it. He said he could not do it. I ended up calling DirecTV back. They refunded my $113. I went to Charter, turned Charter cable on, and paid my Charter cable bill. So I have Charter cable. I have no DirecTV. I don't want to discuss this anymore.
Well, we're going to recharge your credit card if you hang up. I'm going to push the buttons right now and recharge.
Do it.
Recharge your credit card because they weren't supposed to give you a refund.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now I'm going to walk you through the steps. Do you have a ladder? We need to adjust.
No, there's no satellite on the roof, sir. I'm telling you, there is no satellite dish on the roof.
You just don't know where it is. Like, you need to get up on the roof to be able to see it.
Listen to me. I'm telling you, the landlady told me specifically no satellite dish on the roof.
That's against the law for her to deny people satellite dishes.
I don't care what the law is. That's what she said. She said you can hook it up if you don't put it on the roof of the house. When the guy came out here, he did not do nothing. He looked around.
So he
could
did do
not
something?
Get a signal. He said he could not get a signal, and he said, "I'm not doing nothing
I can't get a signal.
Why would you even have him? Why would you waste his time if you're not allowed to put it on the roof anyway?
Wow.
You are a fucking idiot, sir, because you're the one that should have come out here first and decided if it was viable to even put a dish out here. There's no dish on this roof.
You know,
There's not.
The people at Charter, they're a bunch of fascist Nazis. And you shouldn't be doing business with them anyway. So, like, you know, if you want to do business with a company like that, then that's your decision. But we're still going to charge you.
We're still going to charge
because you wasted our time. You made us come out and look at your roof.
Sir, I'm going to tell you what right now. Don't go there with me.
Don't go there
with
me,
He did not. Sir. You can send any technician out here you want to.
That'd be better than
And
Charter.
look.
We're not Nazis.
We're not Nazis.
You come out here and you send any technician you want to come out here and look for a dish.
Satellites.
And I can guarantee you 100% you're not going to find a dish in the yard, on the house, nowhere.
We show the dish was installed,
what's
so
your
we
name?
have to.
I want your name.
Okay, I have to charge you though because the dish was installed. It's on your roof right now. My name's Roy.
Roy is his name, and I want to talk to a supervisor or somebody.
Okay, I can get my supervisor.
You got a supervisor, and I want to talk to him. He says he's going to charge you for a dish that you ain't even got on your house.
You have to get up there and take that dish down and send it back to us.
There's not a dish on the roof, you idiot. There's not a dish here nowhere. The technician left.
Sounds like she'd get along with
you believe me?
fascist Nazis. Okay, here's my supervisor, man.
I'll be right back.
It's the supervisor. You talk.
Hello. Hello, this is Stacy. I'm with DirecTV, and I heard that you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, he's telling me he's going to charge me for a dish. They couldn't hook it up. They left. They've already refunded my money back to my bank account.
Okay, so what is the problem?
$113. There was too many trees. He couldn't get a signal.
Okay, so what is your problem?
Roy is telling me he's going to charge me for a dish that I don't have.
Well, you haven't returned it, so that's what we do. We charge people.
The technician never put it up. The technician left. He said, I can't get a signal. There's nowhere in your yard that I can get a signal. There's too many trees. And he took his equipment. He never put the dish up and left. I have no dish. I have Charter cable.
Ma'am, I think he's getting a tree because I'm getting a signal from it. And the satellite can actually go through the trees. So I don't see what your damn problem is.
Well, first of all, I don't know who you are and who you think you can talk to me like that. There is no dish here.
Well, you sweared at our at Roy, so I thought you were okay with cuss words.
I have no dish. I'm telling you, the honest to God truth, there is no satellite dish here at my house.
So we're picking up a phantom signal from some dish that was never installed.
There's a dish at the lady's house next door. I have no dish. They wouldn't. The technician wouldn't put it up.
You need to get your signal from her then, because you're getting charged because you're not returning it. Why don't you just take?
I don't have a dish to return, honey. You can send a technician out here. I don't have a dish in my house.
No,
I don't have a dish nowhere.
No, we're not spending any more resources on you. You need to take your neighbor's dish and return it to us immediately.
Neighbor's dish.
I'm not going over to my neighbor's house and getting nothing. You are crazy.
Then you'll
get
charged.
If you call me again, and if you charge me, I will get a lawyer, and I will sue you. I don't have a dish. I don't have a dish at this house. I don't have one at this address. I have Charter cable, and y'all are crazy. I do not have a satellite dish anywhere on this property. I will call my landlady, and I will have her get her lawyer, and I will sue you.
So what you're saying is you don't have a dish because you gave it to your neighbor.
She just hung up.
Hey, it's Lisa. I can't get to the phone right now. If you'll leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
I'll leave a message. Hello, this is Dave. I'm calling you from the International Space Station in space, and We're sending a signal down to your house right now, to your exact GPS coordinates, and we're detecting a satellite dish on your roof.
Wow.
And we're going to need you to return that to DirecTV immediately. So if you could do that, get up there and take that down and send it in. That'd be great. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
There you go. Thank you, Trim Master Bob. Next video is from Dakota. Here we go.
It's scientifically proven that one of the best ways to see how a guy's mind works, to really see what type of person you're dealing with, ask one question. What's the biggest animal you can beat in a fight? You ask that and you'll learn a whole lot in a short time. And in 2021, British firm YouGov did a survey. There's a lot to unpack here, but mostly the 6% of Americans that think they could handle a grizzly without getting their existence abolished.
3, 2, 1,
And that's how long it would take. Bears are inevitable enough to be one of the few animals I have a one-shot rule against. As in, if they're coming at me full force and I have one shot in the chamber, I'm using it to self-medicate my exit off the mortal coil. I might not survive a hippo attack, but I'm for sure not surviving my reaction to one. I'll same-day ship myself to the Lord's door before I let a chimp handle me, and I'll self-subtract with the quickness before a bear makes me part of its business. Bears are the most conceptually inconsiderate creatures in nature. Basically a giant unhinged dog with every possible attribute maxed. Think about it. Nature dropped an apex all-terrain CrossFit predator that can out everything you and just let the rest of the population deal with it. But what's the most dangerous bear actually? Well, today we're going to be talking about every breed of bear and its chances of putting you on a shirt. Each bear will get a Merc rating, Merc standing for might eviscerate, ravage, or just cancel you. Yeah, that's definitely the K word that was supposed to be
Totally
there.
not kill.
And as always, each rating will be in my very biased opinion. But yeah, call me Joe Rogan or a Grindr Gladiator. Either way, we are going down the bear hole. Starting with the sun bear, named after the thing he spent way too long looking at. Those eyes stared at the void and the void blinked first. And yes, they're built like they barely qualify to be here. He looks like a bear with crippling social anxiety that got told to act natural. They were recently involved in a controversy in China. The controversy was nobody believed that wasn't a man in costume. To be fair, they're easily the least coated Ursus out there. They're the smallest in the world at no heavier than $140. And be honest, how long would it take for you to guess that foot was attached to a grizzly's cousin? Those bare feet help them climb trees, and some bears are the most tree climby of them all. But how dangerous is this identity crisis? Well, they're shy, reclusive, and mostly eat fruits and plants. They're also trigger happy, nearly blind, and they share real estate with tigers.
Oh boy.
Sun bears are known to attack people when caught off guard, and their poor eyesight means they can easily get jump scared by humans. They also have one of the strongest bite forces relative to body size of any bear, but probably only because they use teeth to rip through tree bark. There was even one case where a sun bear tiger showdown ended up with both of them becoming past tense. So what could they do to a human? Well, from 2000 to 2010, there were 33 sun bear attacks on humans, with the most common injuries being facial. But all the attacks were accidental encounters where the sun bears would probably argue self-defense. And to my knowledge, there are no recorded cases of a sun bear killing a person. So with no body count and being the smallest, but also being neurotic enough to be a threat, I'll give the sun bear a Merc rating of 5. Next you have the Andean, also known as the spectacled bear. For obvious reasons. On paper, he's the biggest land predator in that part of South America. Only technically, because only 5% of Four Eyes' diet is meat. Like the sun bear, they're only really a jihad to fruits and plants. Also like the sun bear, the walking spectacle is very tree climbing, and they'll even build their version of a tree house to sleep in. To be fair, you don't really have a choice when your hall monitor's a jaguar. But don't think Buddy's sweet because he got glasses. They've been known to take out llamas, cows, and even tapirs twice their size. But how dangerous are they to people? Well, in 2004, an Andean bear escaped from a Berlin zoo and made a beeline for the children's area. What followed was one of the most gruesome displays ever caught on camera. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, he stole a bike.
Apparently, the spectacled bear only has one human body on his record, and technically it was a hunter who shot the bear out of the tree only for the bear to land on. I'm sorry, if you fail physics that hard, you deserve to get packed up by Paddington. And yes, Paddington was indeed a spectacle. Spectacles are also the closest living relative of, yeah, the short-faced bear. Oh, the duality. But considering the only casualty was more to slapstick than a homicidal bear, I give the spectacled beast a Merc rating of 2. And now we're at the panda portion, which might confuse some since there's a genuine corner of the internet that'll tell you that pandas aren't actually bears. They'll sooner believe China has an obese biracial gerbil waddling around. To be fair, being a bear but identifying as a bamboo processing plant is a questionable life choice. But one, bamboo is so protein packed that Ursus Oreo actually ends up getting just as much as wolves and feral cats. And 2, binging bamboo all day means pandas actually have one of the strongest bite forces of any land mammal. Wild pandas usually avoid people, and there's currently no record of a plus-size eyeshadow cotton ball killing a human. But pandas will 100% lash out if they think you deserve it, often with life-altering consequences. Nobody demonstrated panda potential more than straight at the Beijing Zoo, a young panda named Gugu. In 2006, a drunk dude climbed into the enclosure to give Gugu a hug, and Gugu gave him an attitude adjustment with his teeth. After several minutes of biting each other, yes, Drunky bit the bear. They were eventually separated with a fire hose. In 2007, a teenager tried Gugu and got chunks ripped out of his legs to the point where bones were showing. And in 2009, a father climbed over a barrier to retrieve a toy his son dropped. His reward was his leg caught in Gugu's vice grip jaws that keepers literally had to pry open. I really think if pandas didn't wear the makeup, y'all would not be trying them like this. The worst part about getting mauled by something so goofy is it probably takes a long time for bystanders to realize you're in trouble. They're the epitome of, I'm not a killer, but don't push me, and for that, they get a Merc rating of 4, because really, if you get flatlined by a panda, you probably deserved it. Now we got the black bear, aka the fight back part of the rhyme, which is kinda true. Black bears are more likely to run away than run a fade, and after seeing them climb trees, thank the natural order for that. Although they probably only learned that from dealing with another bear down the list. Black bears are high-key champion generalists. They're smart enough and adaptable enough to live almost anywhere in America. Also, they're not always black, but that's besides the point. Moonlighting as a giant raccoon means they run into people more than the average bear, and if you look at the numbers, they might not be as harmless as the nursery rhyme suggests. Since 1784, there have been 66 times where a black bear and a human resulted in one less human. Pretty low, but there's more. There's just under 12 black bear conflicts a year. 52% are typically defensive, 33% were food motivated, and 15% were predatory. That number's interesting because that's actually higher than what you would see in brown bears. Folks now believe there's a slow but very real rise in predatory male black bears murking people. In fact, the first ever fatal black bear attack in California just happened last month. Male blacks, but black bears that is, they have a wider range, which means a desperate down bad male is more likely to try his luck on a hiker. The last stat I have is 88% of black bear assisted census subtractions were predatory, and 92% of those predatory pastimes were done by males. But when I say slow rise, we are still talking about one person getting clapped a year. Also, apparently none of those casualties carried pepper spray, so if you do that, hike in groups and put food and garbage away, you probably won't get cooked by Smokey. In fact, the majority of black bear encounters end like a Mormon liaison where neither side gets touched. So, they're flight over fight and statistically harmless. But they live in close proximity with people and are technically more likely to see you as free pizza than grizzlies. So I'll give them a 6.5. 6, final answer. Not unlike their Asian cousins, and disclaimer, we're getting into the legitimately dangerous territory. The Asiatic black bear, also called the moon bear, is the first honest threat to human way of life. They're way more on sight than American black bears, and for that matter, even Eurasian brown bears. To be fair, neither of them have to deal with a certain big cat. Like most bears, they're most dangerous when people run into them and the bear feels cornered, and for that reason, attacks are on the rise. From April 2023 to just November, 212 people caught the wrong end of Asiatic aggression from a black bear. 6 died, and food scarcity means those numbers are probably going up. In fact, that's why they're a problem in Japan. You see, in Japan, there's a shift with young people leaving the countryside to go make bread in the big city, and food-feeding bears moving into the now less crowded human neighborhoods. Now, it's never been easier to find problems with an Asian bear, and from 2000 to 2020, 2,357 black bear attacks have been recorded. 42.4% suffered severe injury, 1.2% ended up with permanent disability, and 4.8% lost the ability to exist. They're dead, and over 20% of those attacks happened in August, i.e. right around the time they're getting ready to hibernate. There was even a case earlier this year where a man had to negotiate his arm with a Swiss knife after the Asian variety refused to let him go. Since this is the first bear that is a somewhat regular threat to people, I'm gonna give the Asiatic black bear a 7.5. Although with the whole bear bile farming thing, we probably had it coming. And now we get to my honest inspiration for this video. The brown bear.
Brown bear.
But honestly, first I'm gonna clear something up. The grizzly bear is a subspecies of the brown bear. Kind of like how the Arctic wolf is an offshoot of the gray guy. The grizzly is basically a landlocked brown bear. They're further inland, and their grocery list is a lot shorter. Which is why, even though they're the most famous, grizzlies aren't even the biggest bears brown and around. They're smaller than the The Kamchatka bear dwarfs grizzlies, mostly because of the fresh supply of salmon they get from shacking up on the Kamchatka Peninsula, which actually has the highest density of brown bears on the planet. There's like 20,000 of them there. And of course, What y'all know about the Kodiak bear? Named after the Kodiak Islands nature was forced to vault in on. They can outweigh a grizzly by almost 500 pounds. That's purely off the pescatarian. That is a whole mountain of a bear. Grizzly bears are smaller, but the higher competition and being gate-kept from coastal calories makes them that much more aggressive. Which makes them, and I don't like to curse that much, my mom watches me, but that is a fucking problem. They're like a predatory Thanos. Your demise is inevitable if they greenlight it. They have jaws that can crush a bowling ball. Pause that mean. You're a high five away from balling like Emmanuel Hansel. I've seen them punk entire wolf packs out of food, and they might be the only thing alive that can choke slam a moose. There's only one video that truly encapsulates how fornicated you are if a grizzly chases you. Well, other than this. Here you have a grizzly running, and way, wow, we're still going. Oh, right there. That's the caribou he's after. Keep in mind, this is the 30-second mark of the video. About 4 minutes was all it took for the seed of Santa to get packed up like a Christmas present and turned into part of the past. But how dangerous are brown bears actually? Since 1784, there have been only 82 fatal brown bear conflicts in North America. Yellowstone surprisingly only has 8. From 2000 to 2015, there were a recorded 664 brown bear attacks around the world, with 95 flatlines. Of these attacks, 17% involved someone with a dog, 10% were after a bear got shot or trapped, aka the person had it coming, 20% were sudden encounters, and an overwhelming 47% involved a female with a cub, proving that the only thing more dangerous than the bear,
don't mess with Mama Bear.
A child.
No, really. Numbers say there's only 11 brown bear attacks in North America a year, 40 if we're talking worldwide. In fact, the chances of getting murked by a brown bear in Yellowstone are 1 in 2.1 million. I do think bears suffer a lot from shark syndrome, where the attacks might not happen often, but when they do, they're usually graphic enough to go international. At the same time, the worst case scenario scares me more than death itself, so brown bears, specifically grizzly bears, get a Merc rating of 8.
It's a dummy.
Make that an 8.5.
I thought that was like a really...
If you know, you know. Now, the sloth bear is a great example of something I always say. You have to convince a predator you're worth the effort, where prey will off you before you get the chance. Most bears see humans as a fellow predator. The problem is, here you got one that spends most of its life as prey. Sloth bears got tiger trauma in their bloodline. They also get plenty of smoke from leopards, problems from dole packs, and somehow the same elephants and rhinos that are chill-ish around tigers have zero tolerance for the baloos of the world. Add it all up, you get a floppy-faced termite eater that's also one of the most violently aggressive animals on the planet. You basically have a giant honey badger with attitude and all the tools to follow through. It's prey trauma with predatory hardware. They don't really know how to kill, they just inflict as much pain as physically possible. That's why many sloth bear victims end up with their faces torn off, since that's their go-to move against tigers. A trauma bear with chimpanzee tendencies means they get a Merc rating of 9. There's no good record of sloth bear attacks on people, but it's the fact that they live on top of and kill more people than other bears that outnumber them. This is technically the most dangerous bear per capita. And it's the one named after a sloth. In fact, one sloth bear was called the man-eater of Mysore after he killed 12 people and severely mauled another 24. In his defense, something like that's pretty rare, and it's believed the bear was injured by people first and then went on a rampage. Not like the last bear, which is one of the few animals to see humans as prey. I'm gonna kill the suspense right now. The polar bear's a 10. From 1870 to 2014, only 20 people have been killed by polar bears out of 73 attacks, but it's the frequency that's scary. What do I mean? Well, over 60% of attacks happened between 1960 and 2009. 20% happened from 2010 to 2014. That means in this study, 20% of all polar bear attacks happened in less than 3% of the time, and that less than 3% was in the last 4 years. The polar bear is the only bear that classifies as a hyper carnivore, and they'll try anything from walruses to reindeer, and they'll even body a beluga whale. As you know, polar bears are one of the rare animals that'll actively hunt people. It's true what they say. If you see a polar bear in the wild, your expiration date's already stamped. They can smell a seal from almost 20 miles away, so you know when ice bear pulls up, it's no mistake. The Arctic Otter is such a threat. In Churchill, Manitoba, it's common courtesy to leave car doors unlocked in case someone needs a 4-wheeled panic room from a polar bear. The same place, by the way, that has the Churchill Polar Bear Detention Center. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's an air-conditioned temporary holding cell for polar bears that get way too comfortable around people. No other bear is more of a certified homicide once you make eye contact. But they wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for receding sea ice basically stranding a marine mammal on land. And like with black bears, it's a starving, desperate rogue males that are most likely to turn a human into a hashtag. And that's kind of the thing. Every bear on this list would easily put humans at a 10. Like I said, Asiatic black bears are the most common victims of bear bile farms. Sloth bears are often kept as dancing tourist traps, which involves brutal maimings and shoving a rope through their nose. Literally, through it. And despite the memes, humanity has done more to pandas than for them. Also, there's the fact that most bears want nothing to do with you. Literally, one of the best ways to avoid a bear is to actually make noise to give the bear a chance to avoid you. Most bear brutalities come from a bear getting jump scared and making a decision. Also, there's bear spray, but bear spray is a lot like a seatbelt. You don't get into a car expecting to do a barrel roll down I-80, but the same way the seatbelt makes the worst case better, so does bear spray. In fact, you'll probably never use it. Moral of the story? Yeah, honestly, the bear wouldn't even choose us. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. If you rock with the Merc rating thing, I actually have an entire book on the concept. 100 animals that can, you can read the title. And again, each animal has a rating based on my personal bias. Cool. And because today's my birthday, the book will be 52% off on Amazon. If you're interested, the link will be in the description. But other than that, drink water, cherish your parents. Remember, if it's white like a beluga, it's the last time we'll talk to you. And I'm gonna see y'all.
Oh, they're dead.
In the next one.
Good shit, Dakota. Thank you. There he is. Look at him run.
Nah.
Nah. Pizza. Peace offering. Will they take the pizza? Now leave. Alrighty. Beautiful. Robin sent this in, obviously.
Hey, babe. What do you say we go over to my place and watch a little SpongeBob? Do you want my Squidward in your sandy cheeks?
Wow.
Sorry, you just aren't skibbity enough.
Skibbity enough? Wow.
What the Sigma? What the Sigma?
What the Sigma?
What the Sigma? What the Sigma?
Sorry, you just aren't skibbity. Sorry, you just aren't skibbity enough. Bitty enough. Bitty enough. Bitty enough. Bitty enough. Bitty enough. Bitty enough.
What the Sigma? 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 What the Sigma?
What the Sigma?
Sorry, just bitty up. Just sorry.
Skibbity Squidward,
Just you just skibbity enough. Just you just skibbity enough.
No.
Hey, babe. What do you say we Netflix and chill tonight? I need you like Plankton needs the secret formula.
Ash baby.
What the Sigma?
The joke.
What the Sigma?
Bro.
What the Sigma? What the Sigma?
I eat like Plankton needs the secret formula. What the Sigma?
Alrighty.
What the Sigma?
What the Sigma? Oh, there's Mr. Krabs.
Hey, baby.
Oh, no.
All right, Daisy Ducati in the pink making her debut. Genevieve Hex in the red. You've already seen the flexibility that she brings. You see the just
booty
wildness. I mean, you never know what to expect.
Wow.
And right there, you see it. Takes the fight to the ground, rolls to the top there.
The first round was good.
Daisy
I definitely felt like I had her, but
here we go.
Good job, Ducati. Ducati with a quick reversal.
Tough position
go
there.
through the round of what's going on.
You see?
Ducati working the backside.
Yeah, look at that. Rolls over. Ducati looked so relaxed in there. You know, she said
Does she look
look,
so
maybe
relaxed?
my debut, but I am not afraid of anything, and she's showing it right now. Although
I have very, very strong pole dancing legs, and I definitely default towards scissoring because it's there's so much force in my legs to squeeze somebody that I can just take their breath away.
Again, here's the craziness of Hex. She moves like nobody moves.
Genevieve is so much smaller than me that it's easy to toss her around like a rag doll and
Sets Hex up on the top turnbuckle here, but that just allows Hex to wrap those legs around the neck.
Maybe I should have just dropped her on the mat.
I mean, maybe.
Instead of putting her up against the edge of the ring.
She wearing a nose ring? I think she is.
I really thought I was going to put her in the corner and just beat the crap out of her. But then she got me in that scissor hold, and I kind of ran right into that trap, I guess.
Oh, yeah, kind of grabbing the ropes to get a little bit more of a turn there, and you could see. Oh, Ducati was grabbing the neck. There was certainly some pain there. Now they're on the floor here, but she's trying to roll to top position. Oh, there's the squeeze there again from Hex.
In round one, I thought I had her. I thought it was for sure I was going to kick her ass. But round two was a little different.
But I'm pretty sure she will.
Scissors in tight. I can see the pressure on here, and you can see her kind of locking it in.
Oh,
There's the tap. Oh, wow.
She used my own weapon against me.
Wow, no.
Squeeze the hell out of me. And her legs are just as strong.
Ladies and gentlemen, 45 seconds into round number 2. Here is your winner by submission, Genevieve, the Sorceress Hex.
There's more since this is the whole.
That's what you gotta expect from Jolene Hex. She's so experienced, so relaxed.
A lot of Hex highlights.
She knows all the tricks of the trade. She's incredibly competitive, incredibly skilled, and she'll do stuff like that just to throw you off. She likes to mess with you.
So the first round with Shelby was surprising. I literally thought that this was going to be like one of those fights that I've been in before where like I walk in and the girl just falls over and I win.
If you couldn't see that, that was a nice little show that she's trying to do a little distraction there, perhaps. Get in the brain, get in the head of Jolene there.
You know, Hex was trying to talk a little trash to her, and Paris is right there to give it back to her. So,
girl, go away, because I know you're probably gonna kick my ass. Like, it's Jolene, she's the champ. No. But it was still fun.
Punches being exchanged here. 2 minutes left. Obviously, the taller fighter is the Valkyrie. She lands a nice kick to the body there. She's trying to use that range to her advantage, but Paris able to catch a kick there, deep on that single, tries to slam her to the floor instead. It's Hex who's able to roll up to top position.
I will fight no matter what. I don't care who the champ is. I'm still gonna push through and prove myself.
I don't think that smile ever leaves her face. She looks like she's absolutely loving every minute of this.
Always smiling, always talking.
This bitch fucking charged me up into the corner like it was nuts. Like she literally pushed my body up on the ropes. I was not expecting her to have that kind of strength.
But she did.
Midsection. But she did though. God, Panther.
Then she grabbed my boobs and said, "Aww."
Her boobs were just right there, so I had to, push off on them.
I know they're not big, but come on, that was a low blow. Wow. She hurt my feelings, and then I wasn't playing anymore.
Oh, a little payback. Drives her up the turnbuckle.
Oh!
I might have slapped her titty in retaliation.
Wow, titty slap.
I might have done that.
She did slap my boobs in retaliation, but she also was yelling at the ref.
Wow.
And, you probably should pay attention. Otherwise, I'm a Panther. I'm going to sneak up on you.
I'm a extra there at the end.
You can't do that. So disrespectful.
Non-stop jawing. She's even
talking with her opponent. She's talking with Coach Leon over there.
Wow.
1 minute left.
Hex always the total package in there.
The total.
She's got the skills. She's got the entertainment value. Look at that.
Takes the
back.
back.
Floor and onto the back. What a great transition. Big shots to the back here.
Big
and pulling up on the air there.
You can't do that.
It's Jolene. Of course she's going to fight dirty. I was expecting that.
I pulled her hair. Are you sure? You're positive?
Yes, he did.
You have that on film, don't you?
Yes, they do.
Oh my goodness, can't do that.
Okay.
Nope.
I pulled her hair.
Okay, I did it.
Once you grab somebody's boobs and hurt their feelings, I'm sorry. Rules go to the wayside, and bitches are getting their hair pulled and titties slapped.
The hair pulling, No big deal. It's a cat fight. What do you expect? Like, your hair's gonna get pulled.
Oh my goodness!
One
Can't
warning.
do that.
Big warning. Gave her big solid warning right there.
So I like this ref, right? She's cute. I've got nothing against her, but she didn't do her job, and Shelby grabbed my boobs, and then I get called out for doing some bullshit. So I was like, wait a second, but you missed her boob grab on me? And she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, this! It was crazy. So much happened in such a short period of time. I can't be held accountable for any of this.
What is going on here? As the action continues.
Thank God. Let's just get some mud in there.
Did I feel bad that Shelby was having wardrobe malfunctions? No, I did not.
Hex right back on top there. Pounding away there.
Oh, I knew I was going to survive the first round. I just, you know.
Who did I think
won the first round?
She has her tits
It really
duct
turned
taped.
into like a tit-for-tit match.
And for touching you. She touched you too. Who would do that? I would never do that. Really? I would never do that.
My coach did remind me to keep my head up, keep my hands up, and just keep fighting because she fights dirty. He warned me as well that she fights dirty.
Good. How you feeling? Good? Look, you just overpower her. She's old news. She's old news. Slip out of them, you're the Panther. Everybody saw it.
One of the things about Shelby is there's a sense of confidence there, and that's really why I wanted her for the LFC.
Jackie O in between rounds, she was like, you're doing a good job, Jolene. You just keep doing a good job because that's what you do. And I was like, thanks.
Coach, watch how you talk to my girl.
Honestly, I feel like she might have been a better coach than Joel.
All right, round 2 underway. As you said, anytime you get Hex in there, you're going to get action, you're going to get talking, and you're going to get aggression, and you're getting that right now.
Action. She said she wasn't going to play anymore, and it looks like she isn't.
You know, I knew she was going to retaliate because I pushed her boobs and I smacked her ass.
Wow.
Like, I knew I was in trouble then. I was like, it was going to end up bad.
Paris tried to grab it, was unable to do so.
Hey, come on, man.
Grabbing her by the neck there.
Man,
climbing up there. Oh. I think she's talking to Leon as she's delivering some damage. Now slammed her to the floor.
So that's a specialized move that I learned in my travels in Japan.
What?
It's really effective.
Oh, got the inverted triangle locked in here. See the slam there. Oh!
I should have expected, the booty in the face and her shaking it, showing off, because that's Jolene, she shows off.
I'm pretty sure I humped her face.
Jolene's been developing this face hump finish move on the girls that she fights.
Come on. Come on, Shelby.
Jolene has this move. I've been seeing it more and more often. She likes to sit on people's faces.
Wow.
Causes them to suffocate, and then they tap out.
She had such a strong scissor hold because Jolene, her legs are beasts.
Beast legs.
That, kind of hard to breathe after a while.
I don't condone it, but I can't really make her stop either.
If I had a fighter that could do it, I'd have her do it. So it's fair. It's fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, 41 seconds into round number 2. Here is your winner by submission, Jolene, the Valkyrie.
I kind of just black out during these things. I don't know what happened.
Did you black out?
But I know I won.
Yeah, I deserve an interview.
Okay.
I don't know who keeps hiring these boob-grabbing noobs, Sean Donnelly. Whoa. But for serious, I'm ready to take all the spark shit from this production. I would like booty camp chat necklaces. I would like both titles. I am on my way up to the top, bitch. So you better watch the F out.
So I was a little cranky with all the tit-for-tit action and the spanking and then the me getting in trouble for the hair pulling and then... So yeah, you know what? I called out the whole league. I called out the producer because he keeps putting me in these fights against these girls that don't know what they're doing and they grab my boobs.
First of all, I don't condone anyone demanding calling out the league that they should get what they feel they should get.
Once again, your winner, the reigning LFC European champion. You're so welcome.
Acting out the way she did, I don't think it helped her situation any.
Anyway, there's that. Strog, you sent this next one in. Chained together for hired voice acting.
The goal of this game is to escape from hell. But we are all chained together, so we have to work together as villains.
20
And that
minutes,
is
so
it.
I'm gonna speed it up a bit.
I don't want to work with
God.
Rangus!
What do you got against people with Ranga hair, mate?
I just don't like you!
I'm chaining you into my body.
Wait, can you stop that?
I'm attaching myself to Lemon Grab.
Stop pulling me!
I want him closer to me! Skeletor, come here and give me a kiss.
Nobody pulls the mighty Skeletor.
If we all stand still, can Skeletor just pull us?
Of course the mighty Skeletor can pull you. That's not even a question.
Do you know the story of why Skeletor does not have a face? It is because I, Mojo Jojo, ripped it off of his face.
I find it kind of hard to believe. It wasn't your fault. You were given a weird mix of Adderall and Xanax.
Okay, let's walk together, okay, gang?
Left, right. That is how my feet go when I walk.
Look at your feet. Look at Mojo walk.
Stop it. I have dainty little legs.
You're like a child, bro. No wonder you get beaten up by girls.
Shut up. That is not nice.
You got beat up by little girls. That's embarrassing.
Stop it. They are very strong.
Even Skeletor's laughing at you.
It's beat up by little girls.
Yo, Lemon Grab, I want to give you a kiss.
Oh, don't touch me.
I want a glass of lemonade. If you know what I mean.
Do you mean my piss?
I mean your piss.
All right, get on the platform. Oh, no, let me grab. Let me. Oh, never mind. So this is where we really need to work together.
All right, here we go.
No, Skeletor, wait. Oh, God damn it, no.
Help me. Jesus Christ. I'll lead the way. You will follow me.
Follow the lemon. Come on, lemon.
Follow the lemon, the lemon, the lemon. Follow the lemon wherever he may go.
Jesus, help me.
Look, I can pull
Help me,
Skeletor
help me.
off.
Don't you dare.
Look. Oh, no, I'm like a pinata.
That's what you get. You guys just focus for 1 second.
We have to go this way.
There will be order.
Look at him hang, bro.
Honestly, I'm in the worst possible position. We have to cut the chain. Jump.
Come on, get up on this platform.
Look at
piece
him.
of
Look at him.
Come on, you piece of. And now I am tingling.
You will not toy with Skeletor. You will regret it. Why is no one listening to me?
No, we're listening. Oh, no. Help.
Stay still.
Oh, no, you gotta pull up. You gotta pull up.
I'm not gonna let you die.
This is not good.
You have to pull me up.
Wait, how do I pull you up? I'll never rule Eternia at this rate.
E.
Press E.
Press E.
I'm using a controller.
No.
Using a controller. Oh, no.
God damn it. No one shift blame here, but I think it's all Skeletor's fault.
I agree.
It is all Skeletor's fault. Let's all point and laugh at Skeletor.
Let me get to them. I'm trying to kill myself.
Oh, you guys are the worst villains. Why can't I get someone like Darth Vader or Joker?
I am better than both of those villains that you just listed.
You literally keep losing to teenage girls. I don't think.
Shut up. They are very
They're
strong.
not teenagers. They're little girls. They're little girls that you lose to.
You lost to a baby.
Yeah, well, you're a dumb ape. Look at the size of your head.
I'm very smart. This helmet encases my giant brain.
Not even that big ass helmet can cover all your forehead.
That's not nice. That is not nice.
All right, I'm gonna lead the way. Now, Skeletor.
Stop! I can't do this with a good conscience.
What do you mean? We're going this way.
This is my great-grandfather Skelly Bones.
Skelly Bones.
Jesus Christ!
No!
Wait, is this your family as well?
No! Ethel! Bobby!
Oh, God damn it. Skeletor's stuck again.
You
have to pull him off.
I'm always the one stuck because nobody's at the right length.
Quick, pull him off.
No, you pull him up, not pull him off, Mojo Jojo.
You have to jerk him off.
No, we pull up.
Yes, you have to jerk him off.
No!
What is keeping the stuff in the air?
No, we're not jerking anyone off. We're not.
Jerk it off!
No, there's no jerking.
Let's jerk each other off!
Wait, does Skeletor even have a penis?
I think it's as hard as bones.
I guess you could say you've got a boner. Okay, all right. We nearly made it to somewhere. I don't know. Have we made it far?
No.
What the fuck is that?
Who is this? Who are you?
Oh, it's a funny little man.
What the fuck is that?
Relax, it's just Jeffrey.
Who the fuck? Jeffrey?
Epstein.
Oh, it's not
Jeffrey
no.
Epstein.
Look, he's in hell, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't look like that.
It was Jeffrey Epstein.
Look,
This Jeffrey doesn't own an island.
They turned him into an imp. Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein.
All right, let's go up the chain.
All right, we need to walk up the chain, all right?
Oh, yes.
No running, walking.
I hate these fucking team-building exercises.
Well, look, we're trust building right now, okay? We're building trust between us.
I don't want to work here anymore.
Enough of like a bit of trust and escaping from hell. It's either that or a million years dungeon.
1 million years.
Oh, God damn it. No, pull me up.
Pull him off.
No, pull
him off.
I'm trying.
Pull him off.
God damn it, are you guys serious?
God damn it. This is so easy and we're failing. Stuff this. I'm doing it by myself. Stuff you all. I'm doing this solo. I don't need anyone.
Whee! This is fun. This is so fun. I feel like I'm in an amusement park.
All right, you're all coming up. There we go.
I can't believe that worked.
Hey, Skeletor, which one's this one?
Jeff, I don't know.
I thought you know all this. I thought you knew every skeleton.
That's just racist.
Wait, racist? What do you mean? Everyone's got bones.
Not sharks. Sharks are boneless. That is very rude to sharks.
Sharks have bones.
No.
Yes, they do.
They are boneless, just like the chicken wings that I get from Buffalo Wild Wings.
They debone them.
Those are delicious. That's just chicken breast deboned for when I dethrone He-Man.
All right, jump over the lasers. We're villains. We know how to do this. Come on.
What if I touch the
Oh! No! Oh.
What the f just happened?
Come on, we can make it back up. We know you're Mojo Jojo. You've said it before. Yeah, we heard it the first 6 times, okay? We get it.
I'm also Mojo Jojo!
No, you're not. You're Lemon Grab.
Disregard the reboot and just remember the good Craig McCracken era episodes.
Thank you.
Turning in his grave!
Craig McCracken is still alive.
Right, cut that part out!
Idiot, you stupid fool. How dare you not know?
I thought he was old!
I mean, he's probably like in his 50s, I would imagine.
Okay, so he doesn't have much time.
Jeez, what's the average life expectancy of a lemon?
About a week!
Then why are you still here? We've been at this for nearly a week. Come this way, come this way.
You want me to come? I'm coming!
Oh my god, just walk around the statue.
Point me where to come and this is where I will come.
No, not that
I
come.
will also come!
Lemon Grab doesn't come, he squirts.
What?
I'm a squirter, baby! Zesty!
Because he exists.
I like to squirt in your eyes!
Stop!
Do you think He-Man would be weak to this squirt?
I don't think He-Man would be able to take this. I heard He-Man doesn't like bondage, so this is one of his weaknesses.
Do not kink shame He-Man.
We must time this gimp suit for He-Man.
Okay, so if you trigger this, you get knocked by the spikes, okay? So we're gonna go one at a time, all right? One at a time. I'm gonna go first. All right, now Skeletor.
Come a little closer, Mojo. Here we go.
Okay, all right, Mojo.
Oh my god, I did not touch it!
Mojo! What the hell? God damn it, now it's the bottom!
It wasn't me this time!
This is the elevator song. This is the elevator song. That was fun.
No, it wasn't.
This is my favorite part of the game. Is
okay, no more songs. No more songs. Okay, no more songs. We
let it go. Let it go.
No more songs, Mojo Jojo. This is not karaoke.
Can't hold it back anymore!
God, this really is hell. Just jumping. Just jump. Just jump.
Jump.
I've had it. Just press the space bar and jump.
It's an awesome god.
No!
It's an awesome god.
Stop singing!
No, not again! I'm not going back! Stop it!
I am not starting this again. Pull us up.
No!
You need to pull us up.
I'm not going back again!
You either pull us up or we're getting ice cream.
It wasn't letting me fucking climb.
You're a monkey. That should be the one thing you can do.
I know!
So much for that big brain!
Alrighty, so the last group of you assholes was terrible at this, so I've decided to get the next best lot. You were my second choices, but hopefully you're able to actually work as a team.
Wait, where's Mother?
How did we get here?
What a jump rope. Hey, Plankton and Homelander, could you jump rope me?
Jump rope me?
That's so cool. Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Very exciting!
Why are we skipping? We're not happy. We're in hell. We need to get out of here. Come on.
Skippity doo skippity
It almost sounds like he's saying skibbity.
Time to go take a dump in the skibbity toilet. Hey, Plankton, you got really large. Plankton's taller than me.
I've perfected the serum. Now I can stomp my enemies.
I want to kiss that giant eye of yours. Come here.
Okay, go ahead. I'm not ashamed.
I feel like I'm intruding. And I thought I was the weird one drinking breast milk, but okay.
Yeah, that happens.
All right, come on, boys. We need to get to at least one checkpoint this time.
Where's Mother?
Wait, did you say mother?
Yes, where is she?
Does she have breast milk?
She has so much breast milk!
Is she waiting for us at the end?
Wait, you guys just want to sleep with my mother!
No, I just wanted breast milk. It's different. It's not like that.
I think he wants to sleep with us. He's got that and Oedipus complex or whatever the fuck it's called.
I'm just trying to keep my calcium in check, all right? You know, calcium's important for a growing boy.
Like Timmy Turner.
Wait a minute. Is this another villain who loses to children? We replaced the monkey, now we got another guy who loses to a kid. That's embarrassing.
No, what a loser.
Berries!
Berries aren't real.
Berries are real!
Berries aren't real.
What the fuck is with Plankton?
Yeah, what's going on there?
I'm gonna pull on.
This feels crazy.
I'm gonna pull on your antenna.
Oh, the back. What the?
I'm gonna pull on him and tell you chum.
Pardon? I'm going first, then Kronk. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, I forget there's a delay on Discord. I thought I could fly. What is this?
Oh my god, are we kissing?
Pull my levy.
Are we really doing this?
Ooh,
oh my god.
Mother doesn't let me watch this kind of stuff.
Oh, what the?
Roll it, baby.
Oh man, don't let Karen see that I'm pulling your lever.
Oh,
right.
baby.
Here we go. God damn.
Oh my god. What am I watching?
Now that's what I call a one-eyed monster.
Say my name.
All right. Oh yeah.
Say my name.
Like that.
Say my first name.
Sheldon.
Oh, baby.
All right. Are we going?
Okay. All right. Me then Kronk. All right. Ready?
Oh,
3,
wait,
2,
that's right.
1.
Patrick Corbin.
All right, good job. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. We did it. Oh my god.
All right, now up the chain. Up the chain. Ignore Jeffrey Epstein. He's not there. He's not there.
Yo, this would be a sick TikTok edit.
Wait, that's
So
not
way down we go.
That's like the little devil guy that I have on my shoulder. Remember that? I got a little devil guy that sometimes shows up on my shoulder. Little Kronk. They keep them stored in my ass.
Wait a minute. Did Kronk just admit that he has fairies?
Technically, maybe. A little demon, a little devil, little angel that.
Crocker, what's the diagnosis?
Where did you say you kept those fairies?
In my ass. Deep in my colon.
I need you to bend over.
All right.
Do a cavity search. Yeah, cavity search.
Out of my ass. Lay in there.
Are those fairies?
You gotta get like elbow deep in there, you know. Use some loop. Loop up those fingers next time. Jesus Christ.
I feel like you're gaslighting him just so we can give you a cavity search for free.
There's a little more room in here than Timmy Turner's ass.
What?
Yeah, what?
Isn't Timmy Turner a minor?
He's an underage minor, like the Joker jokes about.
I I think the chain touches it, right? So if we all jump at the same time, like Plankton said, it might work.
Is it 1, 2, 3, go, or is it 1, 2, 3?
Just 1, 2, 3, and on 3. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry, I did the wrong way.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay. All right. On 3. All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, wait, let's go. Okay.
Sorry, I keep getting it wrong. One bad. All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
God damn it.
Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3, go.
Now this is some team building.
That's some team building, boys.
This is some team building.
Wait, is this a checkpoint?
Is that a checkpoint?
Is this a checkpoint? No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, okay, wait.
Are there checkpoints though?
At some point. All right, we're gonna have to time this, okay? 3, 2, 1, go.
Ah, mother!
Oh, we did it.
Okay, all right, last one. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, jump.
Oh, beautiful. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Good job, boys. Good job. We're doing so well.
Now we are really chained together.
Game of death, baby. Let's go.
I had the title of the game. We're really chained.
I heard you say that.
Now, that's what I call being chained together.
Yeah, I heard the joke. It's not funny. Oh my God, how are we gonna do this? Oh my God, this is terrifying.
Jesus, cronky Christ.
All right, no one fall.
Gotta climb some bones here. You know what I mean?
Why are you laughing?
These are the first bones that I've climbed in my life. You know what I mean?
We're doing really well, guys. Just keep it together. Climb the skulls. Climb the skulls.
Climb the skulls, everybody. Are these the giant humans that the flat Earth people are talking about all the time?
Wait, there's giant humans in flat Earth?
Giant humans. Yeah, they said they found bones in Antarctica, and it's all a fucking everything's a conspiracy.
The ice wall. Yeah. The ice wall is real.
No, the giant ice wall is Game of Thrones.
The fairies don't want you to know, but the Earth is flat.
All right, we're going on go. Okay, we're gonna do it on go. All right, 3, 2. No, that was you jumped on 3. What the? Bro, I swear to God, if we have to restart because of you guys' insolence,
we gotta climb those bones again. God damn it!
All right, well look, I'm gonna lead because I am the best.
Debatable.
Because I am better. All right, I am better. No, I'm better. That's my thing. I'm better.
We're like Bone Lander.
No, that's not a funny joke.
Because he's landing on bones. You know what I mean?
That's not funny.
More like Bone Walker. You know what I mean?
No, that's not a funny bit.
More like Plank Shin. You know what I mean? Plank Shin. The shin bone.
Stop. These jokes aren't funny.
We're keeping them in.
No, we're not. We're cutting them out.
We're keeping them in.
No! Who did that?
We're not going out this way.
No! Which one of you did that?
We are like literally in hell.
We're gonna have one more attempt. If we fall down, we're done. I can't believe we have to redo all this.
We're like Chain Lander.
Oh my God! I was literally gonna say, don't make a chain joke.
Chain Lander.
That doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even sound like home.
Shut your mouth, you mediocre superhero.
What did you just say, Plankton?
What? You don't have supersonic fucking ears?
Yeah, well, I'm in hell. They took away my abilities. All right.
That's pretty cringe, dude. How mid you are.
Yeah,
you fell off.
No, stop! You're hurting my ego.
You fell off. No cap, dude. You know you fell off, dude.
Very skibbity of you.
Wait, what did you just say, Crocker? Did you just say skibbity?
Yeah, you're not being very skibbity.
Skibbity toilet.
Did you just say gut if you climbed over the box? Stop saying gut.
I got more Riz than any of you clowns.
Oh no, we're going brain rot.
For real on God.
Full brain rot on God. You know.
I be marking on them hoes.
Brain rot.
Hey, look at these bones. It's looks like a pile of Yzma over here.
Yzma rule 34.
Oh yeah.
Hey, calm down. All right, let Crocker lead. I'm trusting Crocker.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Wait, no, what?
I'm just kidding. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
No, stop.
I can't stop. Okay, everybody focus. This next one, we're doing it. Go.
Oh, we made it. We made it.
Oh my God.
All right, wait, no. All right, next one. 3, 2, 1, go. Run.
We did it.
Oh, we're climbing the ladder.
Oh my God.
All right, boys, we're doing well. We're doing well. Come on, we're gonna get out of here.
Doing it well.
We're gonna get that breast milk.
Doing it well. We're gonna get that titty milk.
You guys don't have your chains attached to your asshole.
Oh.
No, look at me, guys. Seriously, look at me in my butt. It's in my ass.
You don't even have an ass. You call that an ass?
Yeah, you call that an ass?
Your ass goes inside. It's like concave.
It's like an inside-out bowl.
Mother says I have a dumpy.
All right, we're gonna jump. 3, 2, 1, jump. Oh, we reached Hell Cliffs.
Is this a checkpoint?
I think so. Oh, wait. We gotta watch for the spikes. All right, everyone get up to my height. Everyone get inside me. Get inside me.
Get inside you.
Everyone inside me, okay? After it goes, we're gonna run.
Oh, okay, we're out.
Go! Hurry!
Go!
And fall to death.
I got it!
Crocker, yes!
They got the ladder.
Yes! Right, wait here.
Wait for it.
Go!
Go, Kronk! Okay, wait.
Okay, wait here. All right, ready? After it goes.
You idiot!
How did that one get us?
Because you were in front of it!
Okay, all right, that was my fault.
I grabbed onto the ladder. Don't worry, it's me, Kronk, from Emperor's New Groove and the Emperor's New Groove Part 2. Kronk's in this one.
Kronk's in this one, yeah.
I totally in the second one. There's like, they really allude to it.
I got it. Wait, no, Kronk is way too far.
No, mother!
No, way back to the bottom.
Crocker!
Why would you just continue without me?
Oh, I'm gonna go kill myself now. Oh wait, we're in hell. I can't. We have to do this forever. Now that's what I call being chained together.
Tetsu sent this in Space Ice Battlefield Earth. I am going to speed it up too.
Battlefield Earth is the John Travolta mega blockbuster hit movie where he showed the world what would happen if Neil Breen had a lot more budget but a lot less talent. It starts off
L.
with
Ron
this
Hubbard
very
then?
normal man doing very normal things.
Has anyone here ever seen one? A demon, a monster, a beast!
Dancing around and throwing dirt at them makes it easier to be taken seriously. So he thinks long and hard before giving one of those attempted decapitation answers. Checkmate, motherfucker. He tells him he believes that's their fate.
Only if you believe in fate.
The realization that he only believes it if he believes it sends him into existential crisis. Now that he's rocked his motherfucking world, he's got better shit to do, like slaying dragons with fucking golf clubs.
As you do.
Now that he's a hero, they celebrate by eating glass.
Get straight out the screen as best he could, because it's really bad in this movie.
The Seagal-looking one tries to get away, but oh shit, there's stairs, and says fuck that, and chooses death before his honor. He's just here to kill mythological beasts with sporting equipment and doesn't want any part of it.
It's literally a mini golf course.
So he calls Artax.
Forgot about that.
Lets the sadness overtake him. So it's just him and his wits when he comes across
no
this
saving grace for you,
obstacle.
movie.
And while a smarter man would just go around, smart for pussies, so he runs through it. He fails miserably, but failing like a man is better than succeeding like a bitch. But being a man is like the worst thing you can be, so they take him to HR for some reprogramming. Now things are going great, and they're having sweet gasoline fights, when corporate catches them having fun and ruins everything.
But cheer up. There's one bright side.
There he
one
is.
Day, you're going to die.
Thanks, that does help a little. Now there's a gang fight between different HR cliques that they're doing their damnedest to contain. But HR fights are no fucking joke, and nothing short of guacamole death can stop them. And even though there's an entire trough, they just take it from his hand.
Gross.
Because they're HR, and they do whatever the fuck they want. Meanwhile, at the Nike
100%
factory,
guacamole. You can tell how it
they're
looks.
making good on their pledge for more female pilots. And oh my god,
yes.
Why are you bigots running? So they blast him right in the patriarchy and back to the re-education camp with you, which means go in a circle and throw him back out. But this time use a blue filter. Mind-blowing shit. Then a little game of keep away with this priceless heirloom. Look, motherfuckers, that Happy Meal was only available for a limited time. You can't just get one of those. And oh shit, I guess everything's blue because the air's deoxygenated.
It's more than form.
And they must have had the Disney science team working on this. Which means the oxygen must be hiding in the dumbest place possible. So he Super Mario's it. And oh, thank God for these oxygen drainage tunnels to protect it from the oxygen floods. But son of a bitch, they managed to squeeze through that pipe too. And nothing short of a six-fingered John Travolta and Forrest Whitaker dressed like BDSM lions can save him now, so he's as good as... Holy fucking shit!
Yes. Did save him.
Now they're all besties and out for a hike when this movie takes a very weird turn. So we're gonna pretend like this shit never happened, which pisses Travolta off. But fuck him. And that's what you get for the bullshit camera angles that I refuse to go along with. Now they're trapped,
That's right,
but
thank
they'll never
you.
take him alive.
That's your choice, but I'm not going back.
But then he immediately Seagulls it and gives up like a total coward.
Got him.
His punishment is he has to watch the rest of this train wreck pile of dog shit we're pretending is a movie, otherwise known as the Seagal Special. When he's interrupted by the most aggressive lunch break in history.
Do you want lunch?
Then the movie senses that it's losing the
Rat.
audience, so it swings for the fences and pulls out some sick trigonometry.
These sides are equal, and these three angles must also be equal.
Fuck yeah! Equilateral triangles are the shit, so they've earned themselves a tasteful photo shoot. Maybe hit up a library or two, which is when it decides maybe this shit should start going somewhere. We are an hour into it, I think we're ready. But think again, because it comes out swinging, with some Poles pounding internal transfer paperwork.
To replace me as soon as my transfer goes through.
Salary scales.
They could allow you to cut the workers' pay.
Annual evaluations.
You've done a first-rate job here.
And rocks your fucking socks with some intense MSDS training.
You just found Appendix A.
Nice. Then after teasing the big climax of a TPS report, and yes, they got the memo, we get a minor side story that involves flying around the country stealing gold. explodey necklaces,
Has enough explosive to remove her head from her body.
Mission Impossible spy shit.
Man.
And, oh yeah, raising an army using 1,000-year-old fighter jets and nuclear bombs. But back to the good stuff, and things get juicy when we find out younger and less chint Seagal, who I'm pretty sure is wearing his boots on the wrong feet, which is classic Seagal, has been embezzling.
That you have been keeping 2 sets of books.
But there's no way Seagal even owns a book, let alone 2.
Isn't it interesting?
No, not really. So anyways, after telling Travolta what a disgusting pig she is,
In fact, she's one of the foulest looking females I've ever seen.
he's given 7 days
I'll now expect the rest of the gold in 7 days.
to train his men to attack. Luckily, the army left behind a flight simulator they stole from the Marine Corps that still works despite the chewed crayons everywhere, and 7 days is plenty of time to turn 50 cavemen into pilots.
Piece of cake. It's like rigging a horse.
They're literally the exact same thing. They finish way ahead of schedule, so he decides to break out the ham beast by offering a tiny wheel and making monkey noises.
That's right.
Which he immediately regrets when the first thing she tells him
I've always known this was gonna be your destiny.
is a load of bullshit. There is no fucking way you saw any of this stupid shit coming.
It's freedom for all of us, for our children.
Children?
Of course, that is what you took from that. Fucking women. Now Forrest feels like the king of the world because of that wheel thing. But comes crashing back down when Travolta plays his trump card.
Oh, friendly bartender!
Checkmate,
Oh, shit.
bitch.
I made a mistake.
You're goddamn right. Now hold still so he can shoot your glass like a boss. Oh,
Close your hand.
Shit happens. Fucking deal with it. Now it's time for the big escape, and things are going great. When son of a bitch,
Heavily armed and moving fast.
they're really hauling ass.
Between you and the bunker.
So
So
he makes a
slow.
break for it, but his only hope is that they Steven Seagal aim and pour hundreds of rounds right into the fucking ground. That's just good writing. Meanwhile, they're destroying their own buildings because that's how you get real change. But don't worry, they're still hitting nothing but ground here when he decides to take matters into his own hands by doing a Seagal shot of his own. While he's shooting stupidly and they're hitting guys with sticks, the cavemen save the day
As they do,
with
you
their
know.
Harrier jump jets. And there's not a plot hole in sight. Plus, they had a week of training, so they're basically the Blue Angels. Except for
As you
this
do.
guy who craters into the ground like a fucking idiot. Luckily, she's a badass now and proves it by firing a less lethal round right at the fucking ground. To make up for that stupid shit, he does something actually badass by shooting explosives with other explosives. Sure, everyone's inside that giant dome you blew up and will probably die. But fuck them, they're all stupid and explosions are all awesome. But Travolta's got bigger problems and wants his fucking money.
Where's the rest of my gold?
He tells him the deal was he'd give him the gold after he blew up his own arm. That sounds really weird, and he doesn't think he said that, but Travolta's a weird dude and can't say that for sure.
Thanks for reminding me.
It's gonna be hard to top that, and the movie already did the guy blowing himself up to save everyone else thing. But fuck it, we're gonna do it again.
Have another person that day, yeah.
So his sacrifice was meaningless, and everybody dies again. The winners are this guy, who doesn't have to have ugly freak babies, and also the audience, who can finally stop watching this travesty war crime piece of shit.
Oh yeah, that's true. For Tetsuya, and thank you for that video, by the way. Here we go, less spooky video, then we're gonna move on to cooking. And it's gonna move fast since then. Some anomaly. Since then, once we hit the cooking stuff, it's gonna move a lot faster. Mysterious Stalker.
I want to start by saying that I consider myself a very observant person. I'm terrible with names, but when it comes to remembering faces, expressions, and voices, I'm really good. This is why I feel confident sharing this story. My wife and I went to Mobile, Alabama, for her best friend's wedding. It was a long trip from where we lived in the upper Midwest, but it was worth it. Her friend's family made us feel so welcome like we were really part of their family. We did the usual wedding things, ate well, and had a good time among close friends and new acquaintances. After the wedding, the reception, and all the hustle and bustle, my wife's best friend invited us for a more intimate meal at a Mexican restaurant. After so many hours, I was starting to feel a bit tired. I'm not usually a person with a lot of social stamina. I asked my wife to give me a bit of time, as I needed to go to the bathroom to rest a bit before catching up with the newlyweds later. This is where things get a bit unsettling. In the bathroom, I splashed my face with water, washed my hands, and spent a while on my phone checking the day's news. That's when a man walked in. I'll never forget how he looked. He was a burly Caucasian guy with a trimmed beard, wearing an extremely flashy and almost ridiculous suit. His shirt had a rose pattern, and he wore a fluorescent yellow hat that seemed more suitable for a costume party than a wedding. He entered smiling and washing his hands.
The demon?
We exchanged polite greetings, and then he complimented my tie. It had a galaxy design, though quite subtle, really. I thanked him, and then he said he loved astronomy and had ties with beautiful galaxy and star designs too. His comment struck me as odd, but I let it go and said goodbye. We both left, him right behind me. As I walked back to where I was supposed to meet my wife, I suddenly heard the same guy, clear as day, say my name out loud. I turned around as he was right behind me, and he had vanished. I looked around, and he was nowhere to be seen. It genuinely scared me because I never mentioned my name, and it seemed almost impossible for him to have left the restaurant so quickly. I told my wife, and she chalked it up to a coincidence. The rest of the night was great. We had a wonderful meal, and the bride's family's reception was fantastic. Despite being the designated driver and not drinking a drop of alcohol, I must say the experience was tremendous. However, just before we left, I went to the bathroom, and there he was again, but this time without the cowboy hat. He was completely bald and stared at me from the moment I entered the bathroom, almost as if he knew I was the one who would come in. This time, his expression was different. He didn't greet me and just followed me with his eyes as I walked to the stall. Along with the strangeness,
Not creepy.
I felt a bit of fear due to his serious look. I stayed in the stall for a long time, waiting for him to leave, but I didn't hear any footsteps or the creak of the door. In that moment of discomfort, I thought about leaving as quickly as possible without even washing my hands. But when I opened the stall door, I was surprised to find the bathroom empty. The man had vanished without a trace. On my way back to where my wife was waiting, before saying goodbye to the newlyweds and their family, I innocently asked about the man. But apparently, he was not known or invited by anyone. I recognized everyone present, but no one remotely similar to him. 3 months later, my wife and I decided to move south to Georgetown, Texas. While searching for a place to rent, we stayed for a few weeks at my wife's uncle's house. We took the opportunity to do some sightseeing and spent quality time with family. On one of these occasions, we went to eat at a restaurant on the outskirts of the city, on the way to Lake Buchanan. As you might suspect, I encountered the same man in the restaurant bathroom.
No.
As soon as I stepped out of the stall, I saw him with his back to me. I could see his face in the mirror's reflection. He wasn't wearing the wedding suit, but a very similar shirt with a rose pattern. Once again, he didn't greet me, but gave me an uncomfortable smile. It was as if only his lips moved while the rest of his face remained unchanged, like a silicone mask. He stayed like that until I lost sight of him as I left the bathroom. His expression was so mechanical and artificial. As soon as I closed the door, I went back to our table and told my wife, who shuddered to the point where we both kept watching the bathroom door all night. It was an awkward situation because her uncles noticed we weren't paying full attention, and we really didn't want to explain what we were doing. The night went on, and the guy never came out. Before leaving, I went to the bathroom one more time just to check if he was still there. I was terribly frightened to see him, as if nothing had happened, washing his hands at the sink with the same mechanical smile that I thought he had only given me earlier. As soon as I noticed his presence, I quickly closed the door, and we left immediately in the car. I'm still somewhat scared by this. I've had the constant feeling that I could run into him again in any bathroom. I've come to believe that this guy might be a psychopath who has been following me for no reason. This happened a few years ago when I lived in Ciudad Juarez. I just moved to my friend's house, a small, old house really far from the city center. It had a precariously built room behind the main house where our band practiced, a ground floor with a living room and kitchen, and 3 bedrooms, plus an upstairs area that served as a storage room. Still, it was a very cramped place. The other 2 roommates were a couple, and a few months after I moved in, the woman, let's call her Antonia, announced she was pregnant. Almost immediately after that, strange things began to happen. One of the first things was that, both together and individually, we started to get the impression we heard footsteps both upstairs and of something or someone coming down the stairs. We lived near a neighborhood with a lot of crime and drug problems, and the city was going through a rough time with crime. So the possibility of someone breaking into the house was very real. And it had happened before. In Mexico, you always need to be alert to these things. In the following weeks, this escalated to the point where we heard footsteps almost every night. We even thought we saw a shadowy figure descending the stairs. I say thought because before sharing these phenomena with each other, we believed it was our imagination. Until one night, we all wondered about that woman in very old clothes going up the stairs. Despite not giving more importance to that last event than a few nervous laughs, things became even stranger a couple of nights later. During one of the band rehearsals, Manuel's partner, Antonia, called us in a panicked state from the house. She was alone and said someone had started violently throwing things from the 2nd floor. She thought someone had broken in, so she called the police while shouting for us to come see. As usual, the police didn't arrive until the next day and found nothing. The 2nd floor was in order, nothing forced or damaged, but for Antonia, that seemed impossible. The noise of the disturbance in the night was terrifying. The sounds of footsteps of figures going up and down the stairs continued, but it was Antonia who always reported seeing them first and experiencing them most intensely. Manuel mentioned that when he was in bed with Antonia, he saw red circular lights seemingly flying from one wall to another. On other occasions, when we were sharing beers and watching TV, Antonia said she felt a pair of hands touching her shoulder from behind, but she didn't say anything because she thought it was just her imagination. Unfortunately for Antonia, weeks later, she discovered she was expecting twins, but both were extremely weak and smaller than normal. They were likely to be born very prematurely. This increased her anxiety and nervousness a lot. That's when she decided to visit a psychic, which Manuel disagreed with, as she was very religious and had the impression that something might be affecting her in the house. Something malevolent. She had the idea that the woman she saw going up and down the stairs was manifesting as red orbs that were draining her children's energy in her womb. During that period, I witnessed one of these phenomena myself. One night, I was home alone. Antonia and Manuel had gone to stay at their parents' house for a couple of days. I was watching a sports debate show on TV when suddenly I heard the noise of boxes being dragged and some clothes being thrown around. The lights started flickering until everything went completely dark. With the background of strange occurrences already happening, instead of calling the police, I ran to a friend's house just around the block. I asked them to come with me armed with bats and sticks to check the 2nd floor. I tried to get the power back on from the meter outside, but nothing worked. My friends weren't afraid of paranormal things, so they entered and went up to the 2nd floor without hesitation. As expected, nothing happened. Everything was intact, as if those noises had been caused immaterially. However, my friends noticed footsteps and banging noises on the walls behind the house where the room in the garden was built. Again, I thought maybe a drug addict from the neighborhood had broken in, but it was something else entirely. my friends found faint, reddish marks of hands on the door of the room. That night, mainly because of the lack of light, I ended up sleeping at my friend's place. A couple of weeks later, Antonia's screams of pain woke us up, and we had to quickly drive her to the hospital in my car. Sadly, she lost her babies after a tough battle lasting hours. The doctor said the fetuses had marks on their bodies, as if they were tears. It seemed impossible, but it made me think back to those marks we found weeks earlier with my friends in the garden room.
Anyway, there we go.
If you'd like early access to my YouTube videos, you can support me with just $5 on.
Do this in Discord too.
We cannot, we must not go down this road in America.
Ugh.
We've traveled before throughout our history.
Well, here we go.
Violence has never been the answer. Whether it's with members of Congress of both parties being targeted and shot, or a violent mob attacking the Capitol on January 6th, or brutal attack on the spouse of former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, or information and intimidation on election officials,
Look at him.
or the
Look at him read that. His eyes are squinting so much.
kidnapping plot against the sitting governor,
God.
or an attempted assassination on Donald Trump. There is no place in America for this kind of violence,
Man, it's
for
like
any
you should have
violence
said,
ever.
Put a bullseye on it or
Period.
something.
No exceptions. We can't allow this violence to be normalized.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Yeah, for real. Anyway, do that. Just got this cover video for cooking. It's a flashback.
Your boy Cobra's got the muscles.
We're back in time.
I don't have a 6 salary income.
Oh god. Playback speed.
But I'm 6 feet tall, practically 5'9", 6 feet. The girlfriend will happen. I'll get a sweet smoking hot of age.
There we go.
Female that's non-related,
Time to suffer.
cisgendered, alive, and of age.
And watch him have a travesty.
What is up, fellow YouTubers? What is up, YouTube?
What's up,
Back
loser?
at it with another video. We have an
Challenge with
8-piece
gender
jalapeno
relations?
cheddar bites. Build your own bundle from Burger King. Choose a sauce, ranch. Choose a drink, Coca-Cola. Hershey's pie. And for our sides, we got medium French fries, bacon cheeseburger, and original chicken sandwich, and a 10-piece chicken nuggets. They did not have a Hershey's pie, so they hooked it up with this instead. We got some vanilla ice cream, and
Vanilla.
I want to eat as much of this as I can.
The food challenge.
Non-sponsor.
Don't show the
Oh,
bag.
Here we go.
Dummy.
You're not allowed to use DoorDash. You better apologize immediately, dude. Fuck you, block. We got a double bacon cheese. Oh, I wish it was a double, but it's good. God damn it. Breathe. Build your own bundle number 3. Ranch, Coca-Cola, desserts, medium French fries, bacon
He
cheeseburger,
overdrafts me
original
again,
chicken
that's
sandwich, 10-piece nuggets. I also ordered a 8-piece jalapeno bites. Oh, look at that. They included some little trinkets, a finger trap, and some candy. Oh, look at that. That's, yes. So let's start mukbanging it up, shall we? We got our ranch.
Yeah, she got a kid's meal. That's cute. That's funny. Slurping the ranch.
Sitting here eating a build your own bundle, number 3. If I don't get to the dessert, if I do not have room for the dessert, it is what it is.
You're wasting food. Hold your fries like an apple.
Got our jalapeno bites. Jalapeno and cheddar. Now we got a 10-piece chicken nugget and 2 sandwiches.
Use your big haul from Swiftbucks to buy a mule goats.
Going beast on that bundle.
No, I don't think you got any money at all. Use those overdraft fees and your dry spell.
What do we got here? Bacon cheeseburger.
God.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe splash a little bit of ranch on there.
Let's not. Don't stop. Don't do it. I need an adult.
Little
chat.
bacon cheeseburger action.
I think we all do for this kind of nonsense.
Burger King's not a sponsor.
No,
Free
but
advertisement.
you keep shouting them out like they are, though. I don't
Can you
tell
go for
you,
the
don't even
gold
keep
chicken
mentioning the
sandwich?
fucking food company if they're not sponsoring you. You don't even
We
have
got
to
2
mention
more
the
items
laundry
left.
meal.
Well, 3 if you count the drink. Oh yeah, we got the original chicken sandwich.
What's that mean?
The sandwich.
Regional chicken sandwich? Dude's eating for like 3 people. Are you expecting a turd?
Going for the gusto.
A turd baby?
I'm not going to be ordering DoorDash for a while.
You look like you're wearing a diaper. He does.
The money built back up.
It does.
But
like
inauguration
baby.
night, let's do a mukbang.
He does.
Burger King
With his
for inauguration
fucking,
night.
his jorts on. You can't see his shorts that he's wearing, so it looks like he's wearing a diaper with a fucking... Wow, what a big growing boy. A healthy 32-year-old baby.
Dude, I'm not going to have enough room to finish that dessert. I'm already know.
34 at this point, I don't remember. Either way, a problem.
Trying to slam a hole,
Keep
build your
donating
own
those fat and cokes
family
up.
bundle number 3. Growing up, nobody knew what Asperger's was.
Oh god, shut
All
up.
they know is there's something wrong with the kid, and that's automatically a reflection on the parents.
Okay, no it's not, but okay. Keep going.
I'm not trying to talk smack, and DoorDash is not a sponsor, so I can say this, but
Oh my god.
DoorDash is a tad bit overpriced.
Well then maybe don't use it. Oh wait, you don't have a car, you don't have a vehicle.
It's convenient if you don't want to leave your house, you know, and just have the food dropped off, but
Yeah.
I could have easily bought this meal at BurgerKing for $15.
Yeah,
15,
so why
16
didn't
bucks.
you? Or why didn't you get your
But with
dad to
DoorDash
get it
fees,
for
I'm
you
paying
and then
like
bring it
$22,
over?
$23,
Alright, 'cause you don't know
$24,
how to use
depending on
money.
how much of a tip I leave. And it's, dude, convenience over
Back to the food.
proper pricing, I guess.
With Marty McCoves.
But after tonight, I'm honestly good on DoorDash for a while.
Are
Like,
you?
it's not just because it costs too much money. It's just,
No, I'm just
Yeah.
good on it, man. It's not the money.
It's
I'm
not
not,
as
I'm not
satisfying
afraid
as
of
cooking the
overdrawing
meal
my account
yourself
and being in the
and-
negative. Never. You're never afraid
you know,
of
you start
myself.
thinking how many groceries you could buy
Uh-huh.
with the money you spend on DoorDash.
Yeah, you could spend
And here you can see the rare bogglum. He's the only one of his kind
No, you're
in his
not.
natural habitat, eating DoorDash,
He's becoming
munching
aware.
on an original chicken sandwich from Burger King. Oh, blimey. He's looking at the camera.
Clint should take you to the vet and have you neutered. You should.
No, I'll be saving this for later. I mean, it's only a couple fucking bites, mind
Just
you, but I'm already
finish
feeling
it.
full.
Just eat it.
Dude, why?
Dude, why? I'm gonna save it for later.
Oh my god. YouTube, if I get hungry, I'll have that as a midnight snack later. Oh man. Ugh. Love and Vanity is going to be my Valentine's Day album.
No.
There's no actual guarantee that I'll get it done before then,
No,
but
and
I'm
you
certainly
did
gonna
not.
try.
I don't believe you did.
Just like I said, I don't give a fuck. Like when it comes to love and dating, you want to have standards, go for it. Everyone's allowed to have standards. Just don't be an asshole about it. Some men like their women a little bit heavier. Some don't really give a shit. If it's pussy and it's of age and it's clean and they have a good chemistry connection in the moment, they're gonna take it because it's consensual and you're both adults, right?
Okay.
I'm one to talk about body positivity after eating all that fast food.
Yeah, fatty.
Your boy Cobra's gonna get a gut, and I don't
You
care.
already have a gut.
Just the level of effort it takes to
Obesity
maintain a
saga.
six-pack abs is ridiculous. I enjoy fast food and bacon cheeseburgers
And let me
and
smoke
beer and
inside,
pizza
so that's
too
when we
much,
could do
man.
that too.
Nobody likes eating healthy. And don't get it twisted. You might think I'm an
what?
asshole, and you're entitled to that. I can't be an asshole. I go too far to prove my point. However, hear me
You
out.
are an asshole.
Okay, I'm all for body positivity, 100%.
Look at that stain on the
Loving
carpet.
yourself no matter what size you are. Self-love is good for people.
Oh, God.
If a chick goes to the gym, starts dieting right, exercising, and doing everything she can to look good, if the wrong guy notices, he's a creep. If the right guy notices, oh, she's just over the hills, like, oh, so-and-so noticed.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Where the come did you steal that one from?
You know, to some degree, women or men are put underneath the same pressures.
No.
Like, how can you be the world's biggest asshole and also the world's sweetest guy at the same time? It's mind-numbing. And that's why we have gender relation issues, is because if women are being creepy and weird, it kind of gets talked about, but
I mean, you could at least
come
have
on, dude, let's
Clint
be
go get it
real.
for
When
him,
men
but
are
I
being
guess Clint
creepy and
has a real life,
stalkerish
so, you know.
and incel-like,
I don't know what to tell
it's
him.
all anyone ever talks about. Don't stare at her tits, don't stare at her tits, don't stare. Oh, and you look down, you're like, oh, boobs. Oh, believe me, ladies, your voice is so much stronger than your body.
Bro, what's with your big toe?
Your wife could sit there and say 2 + 2 = fish, and you don't want to have a fight about it, so you're just like,
Why
yes,
is your
dear.
toe blackened? Yeah, that's a good point.
At the end of the day, if I get rejected by every chick I like, I don't really give a shit because that's their loss, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at that privilege, because if you had that kind of privilege too, you wouldn't be complaining.
Wow.
Oh, geez.
geez,
oh, geez, a
Rick.
gender relations rant and a mukbang. What even is this?
Awful.
There are people out there who are in relationships where they're abused, mistreated, and not appreciated, and all of a sudden being single ain't so bad.
Single life, single life.
And you know what's sadder than gender relations? There are people out there who tune into your videos just to leave a nasty comment, just to dislike it.
Oh, wine.
I'm like, if you hate my video so much, wouldn't it be easier not to watch? My goal with my gender relation rants is to help women and men understand each other better so that dating becomes much easier and less stressful because all of a sudden you understand how the opposite sex thinks. Now, I can only share my perspectives as a male from my side of the argument.
You don't know a damn thing. Like it goes back there nicely, too.
Anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching the gender rant and the mukbang. I'll catch you later.
All right, there he goes. I'm gonna watch this. Someone almost said something. Wait.
The power to change America should always rest in the hands of the people, not in the hands of would-be assassins.
I did the wrong one, chat.
You know, the path forward through competing visions of the campaign should always be resolved peacefully, not through acts of violence.
I did the wrong thing.
You know, we're blessed to live in the greatest country on earth, and I believe that with every soul, every power of my being. So tonight, I'm asking every American to recommit, to make America make America. Think about it.
Look what he almost said. Make America what? What did you almost say? Make America. What did you just almost say there? Let's take a little replay back. What you almost said.
On earth, and I believe that with every soul, every power of my being. So tonight, I'm asking every American to recommit, to make America think about it. What's made America so special?
Alright, Doog.
Alright, so I'm gonna level with you. I am gonna talk about the story about me that's been circulating for a long time now, and I actually really do want to talk about it. However, that wasn't the original intent of this video. You see, I want to talk about this other urban legend about this filmmaker. I mean, the world-famous filmmaker, just changed film, and this commercial he did a long time ago, and there's video evidence of it. It's very, very funny. It's pretty much a meme, but new stuff has come out about it, and I kind of wanted to talk about that, but I know it's not super exciting. I really just wanted to talk about it because not a lot of people know about it. More people know the meme, so I'm like, all right, well, to sweeten the deal a little bit, I'll talk about an urban legend about me as well, and how much of that is true. The first one is about greed, sex, and murder. No, it's actually about alcohol, wine, and Orson Welles. They're very similar. So Orson Welles made Citizen Kane. I mean, like I said, just world-renowned filmmaker. So world-renowned that people love to use him in commercials more than they did allow him to make movies. So he would do all these very classy commercials. He'd come in a suit with a very dignified voice and everything. And he was infamous for being very difficult. Even like at his peak, he was just a famous prima donna. I mean, he was a genius, but just very, very difficult. And there's certainly a lot of videos and audio that have circulated of him being difficult during commercials.
Now, what is it you want? In your depths of your ignorance, what is it you want? Whatever it is you want, I can't deliver because I just don't see it. You no money is worth it. And
there's one that's been famous for a while of him doing a wine commercial where he's drunk. And there's outtakes of this, of him just slurring his words, not knowing if other people are supposed to talk, and it's very, very funny.
Ah, the French champagne.
I've quoted this, for years. Like, anytime somebody just brings up the word French in a movie, I might just get them going, oh, the French.
Ah, the French.
Very, very funny. Highly recommend checking it out. However, what we know about this is not true. Everyone assumed, all the videos are labeled Orson Welles drunk on wine commercial. And that's not the case. You might be wondering, how? How in God's name is it possible for that not to be drunk?
Action, please.
What's going on with Orson?
It turns out from the director of the commercial and the guy who was the marker in the commercial that he had a shoot the night before, and it was an all-night shoot. All sorts of things went wrong. It just went over the hours it was supposed to and everything, and so he got no sleep that night. This happens. There's shoots that go on all night. Just again, things go wrong. So when the driver showed up to take him to the commercial, he said, well, I gotta get some sleep. I gotta get some deep, deep sleep here because I haven't slept a wink. So he takes some sleeping pills, and the ride's like maybe an hour or two, something like that. And he gets there, and he gets out, and he says, the sleeping pills are still messing with me, like I'm not myself. And the director said, well, we don't have a ton of time on this commercial, so do you think you can, soldier on through it? He says, well, I'll try. He gets up there, and it's the footage that you see. It's him getting the words wrong, slurring everything. Just getting absolutely nothing right. They do about 3 takes of this, and finally they say, why don't you go upstairs and sleep for a bit? Marker guy went up, actually helped him get out of his clothes to go to sleep, which he said was very surreal, and he slept until there's only an hour left of shooting. And he got up, he came downstairs, said, all right, let's shoot it. And he did it in that hour. He got it done.
The perfect
and
take, yeah.
The evidence of this, which you don't always see in these clips, is the finished commercial.
The taste of French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There's a California champagne by Paul Masson, inspired by that same French excellence. This champagne doesn't come from France, but it was created by a man who did, Paul Masson.
Which a lot of people used to say, oh, well, yeah, they dubbed over his voice. I'm thinking, that's a pretty good dub. And on top of that, there's just footage of him standing upright, holding the glass, saying the line perfectly. If he was that drunk, how would you get him to stand upright and do all that stuff? Yeah. So, yeah, the idea that he was drunk, he just showed up, didn't care, he was totally drunk, is not true. According to the director and the person who was in charge of the clipboard, that was not the case. It was sleeping pills. And what's so funny about this is that somebody asked, oh, so he didn't get fired from that company for being difficult. And they said, oh, no, he did. It just wasn't for that. No. He wasn't drunk. It wasn't for that shoot. He said when he came down and they shot in an hour, he was incredibly professional, knew all the lines, got it down, basically in one take. Every single shot he did, the first take was great. But again, all these other videos of him being difficult and walking out in the middle of recordings and stuff like that. So I think that's what makes it so funny, is that you can say, well, no, he wasn't unprofessional for the reason you may think. He was unprofessional for a totally different reason, a reason that we've seen so much more from him. So that's why I love this story. Not a lot of people know about it, and my thought is, if you're gonna point out the failings of this guy, we all point out, what's amazing about him. But yes, we've also made fun of his failings, certainly too, even to the point where the critic would make tons of jokes about Orson Welles, the old 90s TV show, and one of them was him getting drunk drinking the entire bottle of wine.
A rich, full-bodied wine, sensibly priced at $1 a jug. And now for a little magic, I will make this jug disappear.
So it's one of those things where I just wanted that story to get out a little bit more, because not enough people realize that. It's still very, very funny and very enjoyable to watch. With that said, now that I've gone on about the urban legend I wanted to talk about, let's go on to the one about me. So there's a story that's been circulating for a long time about me at a convention. I was at MagFest, and there is a panel I'm going to do. And before it, there's a panel. What'd you do, I don't know how much I can say on YouTube nowadays, so let's say introducing toys for grown-ups. At a lot of conventions, there's a lot of toys that grown-ups collect, so these are just grown-up toys.
Adult sex toys. Okay, gotcha.
And in using this particular grown-up toy, there's a certain goo that you use. Like in Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters, the goo that always comes away. Yeah, that's it. So in order to show the combination of this goo and this toy, they use a cinnamon roll. No particular reason about the shape or anything like that, just a cinnamon roll. And they use this goo on the cinnamon roll, and they show how it connects to the toy for grown-ups, so that's basically what they do. And apparently after this panel was done, everybody's leaving the room and stuff like that, I'm next. So I come in, ready to make a jackass of myself, whatever I do at panels, and I see this cinnamon roll, and I go, ooh, and I just scarf the whole thing in my mouth with this goo on it. And everyone laughs their asses off, and I'm just like, warp, warp, and I go, and I just spit it out, or I swallow it or something, and it's just totally gross, and everyone gets a big laugh. And this goes circulating all over the place. Malcolm just called me the other day. He's like, yeah, I'm doing a shoot with some people here, they're fans. Is that cinnamon story true? The cinnamon roll story? So here's the sad truth. It's not true. And I say sad because I would love for the story to be true, because this sounds like me. I have a massive appetite. I have a lot of energy, so I do.
You're an idiot, yeah.
Kind of scarf a lot of stuff. Make up for that. I love sweets. I do like cinnamon rolls, and I think it's one of those things where I'm like, kind of me being a doofus a lot of the time. I could see myself just kind of not putting two and two together and just scarfing this thing in my mouth. But there's a couple reasons why, just very clear reasons why this didn't happen. One, every version I've heard about, it happens at MagFest. I've never been at MagFest. It's a big convention. I've never been to it. I think it's still big, I'm not sure, but never been there. Another thing is adult panels at conventions are 9 out of 10 times done at night. They're 18 and above panels, so they're done late at night. And the only time I've ever done a late at night panel, I did one, which was very odd. I remember it because it was the only one I ever did. It was at midnight. I'm like, what's this strange? Because it's not an adult themed one. It's just kind of a Q&A, whatever. But the only other ones I've done are ones where you do, it's with other guests. It's like Cards Against Humanity with, I don't know, Team 4 Star, whoever's there, the other guests, they get together. So somebody else would remember. Somebody else would be there and bring it up. Hey, I was one of the guests there. I can verify this is totally true. I probably have a good laugh at it. I remember good things I eat. I remember bad things I eat a lot more. I'm just going to take a wild guess and say this would not taste good if I did scarf this in my mouth. And that's the other thing. How would I got a big mouth. How would I scarf a whole cinnamon roll in my mouth? I mean, again, the image is very, very funny, but it's just not practical. As far as I remember, so here's a little bit of wiggle room, because here's the thing. I want this story to be true. It's a very, very funny story, but it just doesn't check out. So my thought is always that I kind of have this memory that I might have Mandela affected. I remember coming into a panel room, and there's a bunch of little cinnamon, little ones like that big where they're 6 all together. I remember looking at it going, that does sound really good. And I kind of waited a bit. Nobody was claiming it, so I went to kind of, just see if maybe I could eat one or whatever, and it was rock hard. I went, oh, that's a shame. That's the only memory I have of anything with a cinnamon bun, ever at a convention. And for all I know, maybe I got the mindset in my head after hearing the story over and over. Maybe
let's move on. Last call.
Welcome to Booze on the Rocks, and today we're going to make a Havana Zombie. Now, this is a variation of the classic zombie cocktail. And in the aspects of finding a little bit of history for this cocktail for you, I kind of stumbled across something else. Now, the original zombie itself was created in 1934 by Don Beach, and he created this at his Don the Beachcomber restaurant. Now, when I was looking for my history of who created this variation, I couldn't find anything, except I did find an interesting Cuban movie called Juan de los Muertos, or Juan of the Dead. Now, that came out in 2011, and it is a comedy horror zombie film, and the only one of its kind ever filmed in Cuba. And you know what? I'm going to use that as the inspiration, plus a little bit of the traditional recipe. And I found a couple of different variations of this cocktail. So what I've done is I've put together my own sort of recipe for this that'll balance it out a little bit better. Now, it's a shaken cocktail, so make sure you have your shaking glass. Now, the recipe itself calls for 3 different rums. Now, you need a light rum, a gold rum, and a dark rum. And the only Cuban rum I have right now is Havana Club. I'm using 3-year-old. The other 2 are Bacardi that I'm using right now. Now, they traditionally started in Cuba, but eventually migrated off the island. And you know what? Well, if you don't happen to have these 3 rums all together, you could just make it with a gold rum. And we're going to start with 1 ounce or 30 milliliters. One of the things to remember is just because somebody shows you how to do something in a cocktail doesn't mean you necessarily have to use the exact same spirits that they use, because you may not have something available to you. But I was able to get these at a reasonable price, which is why I used them. Now again, Bacardi Gold, 1 ounce, 30 mils.
How easy that is to get in the States. Probably use a different gold rum anyways.
And the third bit of rum is a dark rum. Now, I've never used a Bacardi dark rum before. Anyways, superior black rum. Inside joke there for myself. But you're going to use the same amount of 1 ounce or 30 mils.
Really aged rum, like a dark rum. I have quite a few.
Your next ingredient now is a little bit of simple syrup. Now, we don't need a lot. This is just going to give us a little bit of sweetness. We're using a teaspoon or a bar spoon's amount for a total of 5 mils.
Alrighty.
And I just want to, of course, give that a bit of a stir just to make sure you get all of the simple syrup up off there. Now, we are going to continue to sweeten this a little bit with a little bit of pineapple juice. Now, I'm using a little bit of a 100% pure pressed pineapple juice, so there should be nothing added. Now, we need 2.5 ounces, which is 75 mils, and this jigger is 1 ounce and 1 1/4 ounce, so we'll use 2 parts of this, or 2 equal measures for 75 mils.
Okay, like 3 mils, basically.
And we're going to build this up a little bit more with a little bit of lime juice. Now, I'm using the lime juice to balance this out a little bit. And like I said, some of the recipes don't actually call for lime juice, but based on the total ingredients, what we'll do is we'll just squeeze the entire lime in, which will give us approximately 1 ounce or 30 milliliters, especially if you get a lime like this, it actually seems to squeeze really nicely.
Yeah, look at that.
Now, what we are going to do is we're going to keep one part of the lime husk off to the side, and we're going to use it with our garnish. Now, your next step is to actually put some ice in this, and then we're going to shake it good for about 10 seconds or so. So make sure the glass is basically full all the way to the top. Get a really good seal, because if you flip it, you don't want it coming apart.
No, you do not.
Now, every time it actually gets all the way to the top and I do one of those flips, I sometimes worry because every once in a while, they do come apart. And that's just based on the fact that I use a glass Boston shaker, because that just doesn't seal exactly the same way on a metal on metal tin. Now, we are going to fill this with fresh ice all the way to the top.
Do it up. Hurricane glass.
And this is a 16 ounce,
It's hurricane glass.
460 milliliter hurricane glass. We don't need to fine strain this. Just use your Hawthorne strainer to keep out the big chunks.
Let's go that color. Almost looks like a pina colada color-wise. Not bad.
Absolutely gorgeous. Now take your little bit of lime husk, throw it on top just like so, and here you have a Havana zombie.
Nice.
Grab a straw.
A sip.
Oh yeah, that's good. That is good. You can taste the rum. It's bold. It's cut with the lime juice, and the lime juice comes singing through, as you can tell by the saliva that's happening. The pineapple juice is there. It's not overly sweet. It's actually just this side of tart. If you love cocktails like this, take a look after the recipe card over here.
Good shit. I liked it. Time to be suffering with Sky. Here we go. Strawberry vodka daiquiri.
Strawberries, guys. Get those in there.
Not too bad with this
vodka. Strawberry nectar.
And all the strawberries in here.
Oh yeah. Homemade simple syrup. That's just sugar and water. What we got here?
Just a daiquiri.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't use vodka. They're using the same taste most of the strawberries, but I'd probably use a rum.
Come right here.
Use a white rum.
Come over the top here with a little umbrella.
And there you have it. Manny Luna's very strawberry
vodka daiquiri, okay? That's what I'm talking about, because it's not rum. It's vodka, okay? It's a little twist on it. And we got a little Manny Luna strawberry nectar in there. What's up, Manny Luna? All right? Adios, mi gente. Nos vemos. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's because of the strawberry vodka, too. That's, again, he's really going for the strawberry. Captain Clink's tasting room. Speaking of spirits, we got Cove. He's getting sped up, don't worry.
Look at this cool-looking bottle.
Oh, boy.
This is Dragonfire, green apple. Watch what happens when you shake it. It shimmers like Vinicue liqueur. That's not all it does. There's a button on the bottom.
Dummy.
Shiny.
Wow, novelty. It's not
Look
turning
at the colors. And you can feel the scales on the dragon's face, which is cool looking.
No, it's
the bottle's
dumb.
got my Scottish clan colors on it, so I was like, yeah, let's go, let's try this.
Yeah, okay, sure, it doesn't.
So you're definitely getting points for having a champagne-style cork, like bougie luxury points.
Beers can have that too, bud. Clink count too.
It's more of a sweetness than I would say sour. It's got like a sweet green apple taste. There is like a hint of sour. And it tastes
Was it supposed to be a mead or what?
Fresh green apple on the aftertaste.
Is it a liquor? What is it?
This is my second bottle, too. I bought one last night. I tried to do a review of it, but I didn't like the way the review turned out, so I'm like, I'll just redo it for the fans.
Oh, God. Drink it up. Drink up. Wow.
I'm sure all the LED lights match the color of the flavor.
No, it's just
But
a
like I
gimmick.
said, you gotta be
It's
21 up
gimmicky.
to
How
buy
much did you
this.
fucking spend on that?
This is Dragonfire. It's a wine.
No, it's a
Oh,
wine?
shit.
A green
Excuse
apple
me.
wine? Gross.
If you get like a caramel flavored mixer to go with it,
Caramel
boss,
apples?
dude.
Okay.
You get like a caramel flavored whiskey or some shit.
Ew, he's rubbing
pour
it
it in
without
there.
tissues on his
Probably
fucking
tastes like,
leg. Ew.
Caramel dipped apples. So you could definitely do some pretty delicious drink combos with this.
Why would
And
you just get like
Dragonfire
a regular
wine is
like sour
non-sponsor. This
apple
is just
spirit or something?
free
I don't know.
advertisements.
They,
You know,
those
I
do
see
exist,
cool,
you know.
interesting stuff to try, and then I try
I
it.
think it's like one called Sourpuss that Bruce uses. I mean, you can. It's just
Oh,
I don't
excuse
know.
me.
Weird.
Excuse me.
This seems really weird to not
This
just
is
use
not that
liquor
sour at
instead
all.
of a
It's more
wine.
sweet than sour. This is very delightful.
There's
It's
wines
like,
you can use
like
for
a mild
stuff, but
green apple taste.
it's
with a
different.
hint of
It's
sweetness.
usually use sherry and stuff. It's
This
usually something
wine
that's
is getting the
drier.
Cobra seal of approval.
To me, it's kind of strange, but
And,
we'll be seeing how you use
you know, it's
use
supposed to,
wine
like, ignite your
properly in a
imagination while
cocktail
drinking it.
for our last video for tonight. After this one in
So
a
this is
Sky
convenient
video,
if, like, you know,
we'll see.
you're at a camping
We'll
site
see,
and you need some lights while you're
Rob's
drinking.
home bar make some sangrias. Which
I'm
are
also releasing a brand new
alcoholic.
T-shirts.
That you do use wine
I didn't release it
properly.
today, but I noticed that it was a little off center, so I had to like fix it. So you'll probably see it on Customized Girl tomorrow. It's a brand new T-shirt. It's called
boy,
the Funny
fuck
British T-shirts. And it literally
How
says
much
on the
did you fuck
front,
it up?
"I'd rather have a pint than be a prat."
No, aren't we
And then on the
British?
back, it's on the back of the shirt. It says, "I'll show you my Big Ben if you show me your minge."
Awful.
Really inappropriate British humor, but you know, there you go.
But you know, that's
keep
my
an eye out for
genetics,
that.
I guess. I don't know what to
Excuse
tell
me.
you.
So this would be fun for like a Halloween drink combo for sure. You throw in some of this stuff
Time.
with like a caramel flavored liqueur.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
Clink,
Hope you're all having a
clink.
badass summer and stay safe. And if you're not old enough to consume this pretty green liquid, wait. It's worth
Clink
the wait.
again. He didn't catch that one, Boglum. That was another
Underage
one.
drinking ain't cool. And I did it when I was a rebellious
Boglum
shithead
Chronicles did
teenager.
not catch that.
And I always
Clink.
got caught
His
doing
counts
it.
off.
So it's not worth it, man. If you want to drink and smoke, just wait till you're old enough. Although, personally speaking, I think the tobacco age should be 18 and up. If you're old enough to die for your country, you're old enough to purchase an AR-15, but you can't smoke goddamn cigarettes. Here's your sign.
Here's your sign. I think we should up the age.
The first couple pulls of it was kind of
drinking
sour, but then like it mellowed out as you get towards the bottom of it.
and smoking now.
But like
You can
overall, like, there's a lot
smoke
of people who are
at
picky about sour
25,
things.
you
You
can
know.
drink at 25. There you go. Just because of people like
Cheers,
you,
YouTube.
Cobra.
And if you want a cameo shout out, book me
Because
on
clearly
Cameo
it
and I'll get
ruined
that
your
done
fucking
for you.
life.
Appreciate all the cool Cobras paying for cameo shout outs and donating to Cash App and PayPal and buying the t-shirts, you know, and purchasing the tactical soap and buying the magic wands. And of course the music when it comes out.
The music.
I'm currently working on a song right now called Rock and Roll Never Dies. And it's going to be layered
Well, it's dead. Just because
with
you
all
said
the
that.
vocals that you normally hear on that, like Cobra, Evergrande, power metal, black metal sound, you know.
Your music
Like
is
if
not
Ozzy
anything
Osbourne,
like any of those
Kurt
things.
Phil,
Also, it's
Stanley
not called
Phil, and, like,
Evergrande, it's
Hammerfall came together
avant-garde
and,
dumb
like-
shit. I know, seems like I'm marking up, but it's just I'm laughing really. Just how dumb he is.
No, this is a good one. I like this. It's only 6%, but it'll sneak up on you.
It's only
Get enough
wait.
of it.
You paid wait a minute. You paid $60 fucking dollars. So you paid $120 for 2 of these fucking bottles and it's only 6%? What's the fucking point? I've paid not super a lot of money for, you know, beers that are 6%, but guess what? They're like ones that they're very limited run, stuff like that. $60 for a single bottle of 6%? Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's stupid.
And it's like, look at that.
The most
Look, see
I've
this-
paid
see
for
this?
beer is
the
like
alcohol bottle's got a little light on the end of it.
$100, but those things are like double digits. You're 20 fucking percent. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? I've paid like near $12
can probably
for
see it better if
sours
it's dark.
that are like that percentage, but
Hold up.
they're
Let's try some
novelty
real quick.
things. I like the taste they have. I like what they are. I like having them. They're different, but
Close the curtain
I
on my
wouldn't pay
computer,
fucking
bro.
$60 for a
This is
small
fun.
little sour
This
bottle.
makes,
That's stupid as shit.
You know what I'm saying? This is a fun little way to drink some wine.
Exactly.
I've heard of riding the white dragon, but in this case, we're riding the green dragon. You know, I could drink a whole bottle of that in one sitting and feel just capital for the evening. You know what I'm saying?
Just capital.
That's the plan.
Governor.
And grab me pipe. It's
Thank you.
unclogged.
It's
Some 4
unclogged.
aces pipe
uh-huh.
tobacco.
Oh yeah, cheap ass pipe tobacco too.
And allegedly,
Don't buy
pipe
anything
tobacco
good.
has way less chemicals than cigarettes.
Well, but when you do buy it, make sure it's
I'd love to start
overpriced
my own
as hell,
cigarette company.
and like a lower ABV,
Have
so you're
like
just
mini
sitting there
cigars
getting
that are
wasted
rolled
on
with
this.
hemp paper and hemp cotton filters.
Shut up.
And like all natural pipe tobacco that kicks like a mule, hits your nicotine craving right in the kisser. Smells
talking
delicious, smooth as silk.
Hemp
If I want to make it
filters.
a flavored tobacco, I'd have to put it into like a goddamn mini cigar to avoid like. And I'm like, you're so worried about certain people smoking flavored cigarettes. Yeah, what the fuck are these flavored vape pens? No, it's total hypocrisy, man.
It's
It really
well,
is.
it was more the fact of buying fucking like flavored fucking Swisher Sweet shit, and then emptying that out and then smoking marijuana out of it. That's the biggest thing. But that's also an overreach of government authority, and that's the whole thing behind that. People also shouldn't vape until a certain age too. We're gonna increase that price range again. Again, my whole idea
And
is
here's
like,
my
oh,
take on it.
yeah, you're gonna
If you are
complain
not
about
old
this
enough-
being too high. Well, now it's gonna be
If you're not old
25.
enough to smoke or drink,
That's
you
what you
shouldn't do it.
earned, bud.
But I hope you're all having a fantastic Monday evening.
God. Dummy. Dumb. You dumb.
I mean, it tastes like tobacco.
Saying dumb constantly.
Tobacco soaked apples. That smoke is not coming
Tobacco.
out.
You
It's
ate
like
blue
stuck to the
tobacco
bottle.
shit in there. Now it's stuck. Now it's all clogged. You can't get out. You're stupid. Yeah, that smoke's stuck in there. You fucked it up.
But yeah, this is a tasty little adult beverage.
Oh shit. Sasha, I love you, but can you not climb over my stuff?
Dragons breathing smoke and snorting fire.
Yeah, pretty much should have stuck with Steel Reserve. I agree,
One
Roman.
bottle of
It's cheap malt liquor. He didn't
Dragonfire
get really wasted on it. So
emptied. Now it's just all smoke.
But nope, he decided, let's buy this for
let's look at
6.
coming out.
I'll buy 2 of these for
Anyways,
120
YouTube, the finish on
bucks.
that wine is exquisite. Can't say I'm complaining.
No, I'm complaining. Alright. Alligator Jungle Juice time with Sky. You know, after watching Cobra, we gotta watch Sky make a creation of
Jungle Juice time! Strawberries, orange, okay? Rum. Yeah, that's seasoned. Vodka, okay? I know Eastern Europe was going to be represented. Coconut rum, okay? And a gin. The nozzle on this bottle is so weird. Peach snaps, just a sprinkling. White grape peach juice, okay? The ice is the next, okay? This is white cranberry peach juice, okay? White something, either peach or grape or one of the two, I can't.
How much?
Okay, we turn to the blue, okay?
I see why it's an alligator. It
Do your
looks
thing,
green as
blue
hell.
baby. Do your thing.
Look at that.
Wow. And there you have it, homeboy.
Alligator Jungle
Juice. Okay. Look at that, man. Look at the color on that, okay? And it's not an alligator color. It's really pretty. You know, alligator is pretty ugly to me. But some of you in Florida have them as pets, you know what I mean? Okay. Clearly be a little different, okay?
Anyway, last video for tonight, we got Rob's Home Bar.
What's up, home bartenders? Today we're going to make 3 refreshing single-serve sangrias using a red wine, a white wine, and a rosé. All right, let's do it. So sangrias are great, especially during the summer. However, sometimes you don't need a full batch. All right, like let's say you just want a sangria for yourself or for your significant other. You just want to make one. You don't need to make a whole batch. Secondly, the traditional sangria uses fresh fruit, and that fruit needs time to infuse. Usually you stick it in the fridge and it infuses for 2-3 hours before serving it. All right, so that's great. However, when you want a sangria now and you just want one, the fruit method is not the best. So these ones here are going to be made using basically liqueurs and fruit juices to give it their flavors. So there's no long infusions, and they're single serve. So you got a bottle of wine open, you can use it and make your cocktail. If you're finding me for the first time, I make home bartending a lot easier with homemade liqueurs, homemade syrups, and awesome cocktails like these sangrias here. So make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you're notified when we release new videos. All right, let's get back to it.
All right, so we've got 3 sangrias to make. We're gonna start with the red wine, berry red wine sangria. Fill a glass with ice. I'm using kind of a hurricane glass. You can use whatever you want. 5 ounces of red wine. I've got a 2.5 ounce jigger. We're gonna do 2 of those, but honestly, you could just eyeball it. It's not a big deal. After that 4-hour berry flavor, we're using 3/4 ounce of raspberry liqueur. You could use strawberry, you could use cherry, you can use whatever you want. All right, a little bit of simple syrup to sweeten it up, and then a splash of club soda. And this is a sangria, so we have to garnish with some fresh fruit. Yep. Delicious.
All right, our berry red wine sangria. I don't even know if I gave this one a name. I already know this is probably not the one I'm gonna like the most because it's funny, I prefer drinking red wine. However, in sangrias, I prefer white and rosé. So, but anyways, here it is.
Drink it up, Rob.
So it certainly is refreshing, more than just sipping on straight wine. Obviously it's chilled, it's a little sparkly from the soda, and then you get the lovely berry flavors. I could use a little more. We just went with the liqueur on this one. Maybe a little bit of fruit juice in there wouldn't hurt. A lot of people do the standard sangria, which is like berries and orange juice and red wine. Well, I hate that. So orange juice, definitely not the way to go. However, maybe something a little extra, but still very refreshing. Moving on.
Okay, let's get on to white wine. Fill your glass with ice. I'm choosing a Sauvignon Blanc, but any white wine will work. 5 ounces once again. Next up here, we want 1/2 ounce of coconut rum. I'm using Shipwreck. Use a quality coconut rum. I mean, you can use Malibu, I really don't care. 1/2 ounce of pineapple juice. You can kind of see where we're going here. We're going with some pina colada vibes, a little bit of simple syrup, and a splash of soda, and garnish the crap out of it.
The tropical white wine sangria, basically a pina colada sangria. How can this not be good? We've got amazing coconut rum, we've got some pineapple juice, and then a delicious Sauvignon Blanc.
Drink it up.
Oh, that is just amazing. So yeah, the white wine is still the star of the show, still front and center, but after that you get the coconut, you get the pineapple, and it's so tropical, and it just tastes absolutely amazing. And again, just that little splash of soda. You don't need a lot of soda, just that little splash, and it really, those bubbles just elevate the flavor. You could use sparkling wine, that'd make it even better, but this is great.
All right, for our rosé wine, we're going with a passion fruit sangria. So 5 ounces of your rosé using a Jacob's Creek Moscato. After that, we've got 3/4 ounce of our homemade passion fruit liqueur. Follow that up with 1/2 ounce of mango juice or mango nectar, a little sweeter. I skipped the simple syrup in this one. You can always add it if you want a little more sweetness. Club soda and a garnish. There it is.
Nice.
The mango passion fruit rosé. Straws on the other side. Oh, very rich flavor from the mango and the passion fruit. It's not overly sweet. There's more of a tartness to it because mango and passion fruit are kind of on the tart side of fruits. They're still sweet, but they do have a tartness, and it really does come through. This is probably the one where the wine is getting buried the most. Maybe the wine I chose is not as strong. The Moscato Rosé might be a mild. I'm not a big wine expert, but it might be a milder wine, so that's why flavor's not coming through. But still very fruity, very refreshing, delicious. All right, on to the rating portion of the show. In first place, the tropical white wine sangria. Just so many pina colada vibes going on there. This is so tropical, so refreshing, so good. Definitely give that one a try. In second place, kind of hard. They're all good, but I think I'm going to give it to the mango passion rosé, and then last place, the berry red wine. Mainly because again, this one is just very kind of standard sangria. Nothing kind of crazy about it, but this one has a little more going on. And this one, absolutely the star of the show. These are some pretty simple recipes. If you have these ingredients, a lot of these liqueurs I make on my channel, so make sure you check out my homemade liqueurs. And then you have them laying around, you can make these whenever you want. Do you have a sangria recipe that you like, whether it's a full batch sangria or a single serve sangria? Let me know in the comments, and I might give it a try in a future video. I'm gonna go enjoy this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
All right, cheers, Rob. With that, we come to the end of Case of the Mondays. I'd like to thank everyone who came. I'd like to thank everyone who stuck around. Thank everyone who also gave me a like. I always appreciate that, too. I'm going to do a little shilling and then we'll be fully done. Don't forget the movie caption contest, movie picture, movie hangman are going on in the Heretic Discord, so be sure to play those when you have the chance. When you're not busy in the arena, the Epic RPG arena that is, and doing all the things you do there, or the bulk area, bulking people and having fun with the area game. Don't forget tomorrow on Heretic Network at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be Darkroom with me and Porky. Porky will probably show up a little late. That's just how he do. Wednesday will be on Wednesday, my dudes, as always, and that will be on Heretic Network as well for the Erie Hour, so be sure to join in then. Thursday, I will be doing a Skinner Radio back here at 8:30 p.m., so be sure to join in for that. And Friday will be a Video Society with me and Genova on Heretic Unlimited, so be sure, if you're not subscribed over there, that will be also at 9 as well. All right, everyone, I hope you have a good one, and I will see you guys later. Bye.